And AJ, your dream has come true.
Ta-da!
If you're one of those people forced to listen to us because the people at work like us, but you hate us, today is going to be a living nightmare for you because we're not playing any commercials. Thanks to Metro by T-Mobile.
Thank you.
Very cool people. I feel like they should do this every day.
They should.
Yeah.
They would adopt us.
I'm Chaz. That's AJ.
Good morning.
Pam's over there.
Hello.
Phil is taking your call.
AJ, give us the top 10.
AJ, give us the top 10. Top 10. Top 10.
The top 10 reasons to not get married.
To not get married.
Not get married.
Oh. And why are we doing that?
Because someone actually did. The former first daughter of Barbara Bush. She got hitched in Maine. I was there.
Oh, good.
I
Well,
gave
you
her
should
away.
be there.
I gave her away. I took some money.
Brain.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Tuesday. The Gov's got to go.
Gov's got to go.
All that.
You don't want to support another person.
To want to support another person.
Cost. Money.
Marriage is too expensive at number 8.
All right, later, guys.
I think, yeah.
Yep. Especially the marriage itself. They're saying that, like, last year, Americans spent $71 billion on weddings.
Man, that's some industry.
Yes, it is.
It's incredible.
And they said each ceremony averages close to $30,000.
I was DJing weddings in the 80s and 90s, and I couldn't believe the difference in price that we would and other people would price if it was a school dance or a wedding reception.
Right.
Massive difference. I mean, there's a lot more work that goes into it. But
well, yeah.
A lot of it is just, hey, there's money to be made here.
Exactly. And they're making it.
Yeah. It's incredible. How much do you think an average wedding costs now?
They're saying average of $28,704.
$28,000.
Yeah. Mine was like $5,000.
$28,000 seems like not a lot of money now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
What a waste.
Right?
That's
I mean,
so
that's a
much
big
money.
down payment. That's a down payment to a house.
Back in 84, my friend got married. Terrace, some place over in...
I remember you telling me about this guy.
Oh, my God. It was $25,000 at this exclusive
And that's,
place
so
in
it's
Central
probably
Park.
like $75 now.
Yeah, I mean, there were like, there was like a string quartet. They had Doves. They had a sushi bar,
Doves.
which tastes like rubber bands to me back then. They had like everything. There's like 9-course meal. They
All
had
this
they had
stuff.
a band and a DJ. They had like Rolls Royce limousines. I mean, everything
Sick.
was spent. Everything, like, it was sick. Like a rock star wedding. Rock stars were there. It was awesome. But
Like
yeah.
which rock stars do you remember?
Let's see. Jolene Turner was there. A couple of guys from Y&T. A couple of guys from.
And they were all big then.
Yeah,
So this was
in their heyday. Yeah, exactly.
Very cool.
And you could tell it was them. You know, I mean, they made sure you knew it was them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jolene Turner went up and sang Misty with the band and everything. It was really
Wow.
nice. Yeah, and the marriage lasted 3 years.
That's it.
So my friend
Yeah.
couldn't keep his pants. Yeah.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Mike and Derby.
Good morning, guys.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
You don't get married, so you don't get bitched and moaned at and nagged at, and you still get laid regularly.
You know.
You wanna pick one?
Can you just use codes?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Come on,
I didn't
Mike.
think that was that bad.
Go ahead.
But
All right.
harping on your last piece.
How about just to be single and have fun? You don't have to worry about anything else.
No
You
more
do whatever you
variety at number 9. Settling down with women eliminates the wide selection of women and the thrill of the chase. No more flings with coworkers, gym pickups, or one-night stands.
All right. Thank you, Mike.
Gym pickups.
Yeah.
I just turned him right down.
Who picks the people at a gym?
Paulingford.
Morning, guys.
Hey.
Good morning.
How about the in-laws or the family?
In-laws not in the top 10.
Not in the top. All right, man. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Fish Nipples, Plainville.
Good morning, gang. Gov's got to go.
Good morning. Gov's got to go.
How about she's been married before, doesn't feel like going through another stress of planning a wedding?
Not in the top 10.
Well, there you are.
There you go.
Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Spitch in North Haven.
Hi, Gov's got to go.
Gov's got to go. How old are you now, Spitch?
Like 20?
Yeah, I'm 54.
There you go.
No,
Nice.
how old are you now?
10.
10. When did she start with us calling in?
I think she was a baby. Like a
Not
newborn.
born
Like,
yet.
wah, wah. Right, exactly. No.
All right. What do you think?
My dress was stolen.
How do you feel at 10 about marriage at this point in your life?
It's dumb.
It's dumb.
All right.
Wow.
So
Wow.
are boys icky?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you go through a phase. Boys are icky.
Right.
And then they're not so icky. And then they're icky.
Oh, no.
What?
Was that Mom?
I'm getting married to a cat when I grow up.
You're married to a cat. There you go.
All right.
See? Right,
That's
Mr. Tibbles.
Yeah, and we're going to have a pizza bouquet.
You'd be,
Ah, fun.
Oh, a pizza bouquet.
Mrs. Tibbles, yes.
All
I
right.
want to go to that wedding, actually.
Yeah.
Be held in the sun. Everybody gets a ball of yarn to play with.
Mm-hmm.
Bathrooms be his and her litter boxes. Yep.
Yeah.
All that good stuff. Yep. Outside we'll smoke some catnip.
Yeah.
Yep. Great.
All right. Thank you, Spitch.
Hi.
Steve in Newington.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Yo!
Gov's gotta go.
Gov's got to go.
Cubs got to go.
I'm gonna go with commitment.
Commitment. Commitment. Well, it could be number one. Marriage is forever. Yep. And the same, basically, you're not going to be the same person 10 years from now, and that's always going to be a problem.
Right.
Because you change as the marriage happens, and that usually messes up marriages.
Right. Yeah, because you're not the same person.
Exactly. You're beaten down and
They're not the same person. You're not the same- Yeah, you get all those hopes and dreams beaten out of you.
like a balloon losing its air.
There's
Off it
lots
goes.
of restrictions, what you can do, what
I
you
know.
can't do.
Can't bring home a chick.
Like you would.
Yeah. Just saying.
Russ on the road.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Hey.
Good morning.
Well, I was going to go with you hate her family, but how about you just don't love her?
Just don't love her.
Aw. Just break up with her then.
Yeah, not in the top 10.
All right. Have a good day, everybody.
Yeah, you wouldn't get engaged.
Right.
If you don't love
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
her. All right.
Oh. Someone's...
Jeff in Waterford.
Uplifting.
Yeah, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Hello.
I'm going to say on the flip side of the money getting married, let's say save yourself the money getting divorced.
Yeah, not in the top 10.
All right, guys, have a great morning.
You too, thank you.
That kind of ties into the other one. You know, don't get married because you don't want to get divorced.
Right. Okay.
Ray in West Haven.
Morning, everybody. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Ray.
All right, so not in my case, but what happens if you just don't want to have kids?
Don't want to have kids.
Right.
That is not in the top 10.
Not in your case, though. How many kids do you have?
I just got the one. I wish I had 10 just like them, though, man. So
Really?
That's what
Really?
it's all about, brother. That's what it's all about.
Well, if you had 10, that one wouldn't be like he is.
Right.
No.
Yeah, that's a good point right there.
All right, thank
If
you.
you're at least
AJ. Mornings. Thanks to Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. 99.1 PLR.
Don't ever let me be. I only wanna be by your side. Please, don't ever let me be. I only wanna be by your side. Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing, yeah. Oh yeah, you really got me now. Got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me. Oh no, girl, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know where I'm going, yeah. Oh yeah, you really got me now. Got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me. You really got me. Oh, you really got me. Oh, oh, oh.
This is 99.1 PLR on less commercials. Thanks to Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius.
What I like about you, you hold me tight. Tell me I'm the only one wanna come over tonight. Yeah. Phone whispering in my ear. Tell me all the things that I wanna hear, 'cause it's true. That's what I like about you. What I like about you, you really know how to dance. When you go up, down, jump around, think about true romance. Yeah. Phone whispering in my ear. Tell me all the things that I wanna hear, 'cause it's true. That's what I like about you. That's what I like about you. That's what I like about you. What I like about you, you keep me warm at night. Never wanna let you go. No, you make me feel alright. Yeah. Phone whispering in my ear. Tell me all the things that I wanna hear, 'cause it's true. That's what I like about you. 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 Hey! 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 Hey!
Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR. Top 10 reasons to not get married. Why are we doing this?
Because Barbara Bush got hitched. My kid got hitched.
And how many have we gotten so far?
You got 3. Marriage is forever. Marriage too expensive and no more variety.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
We have a long way to go.
Yes.
You'd think that we would know why. We would be able to bang this list right out.
You would think that.
You would think that.
Unless you're married, you can't bang it.
1-877-764-2535. Dave in Bridgeport.
Freedom. You don't have to tell anyone where you're going or what you're doing.
Freedom. The end of spontaneity. At number 6. You can't just pick up and do what you want, damn it.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It sounds like we're all getting depressed now.
A little bit.
Like depression is setting in.
Especially for you, Chaz, right? Because you get... You all know what I mean. I'm not, like...
I
AJ's
wouldn't
already
have asked
married.
if I didn't want to get married.
You're right. That is very true.
Fish Nipples in Plainville.
Hey, Jay.
Hey.
Take another swing at this.
Okay.
How about you find out he or she cheated?
No.
Well, there you are.
There you go.
All right, guys.
Yep. Keep swinging.
Wow. I thought we would do better.
Really?
People's spouses are listening with them. Maybe that's why.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, go in the next room and then call.
It's like they're holding up the sign.
Exactly.
Help.
Right.
All right. 10 things.
There's always one thing that all couples who've been together for a while always say. They always
routine?
No, they always say regarding marriage itself.
They always fight about the dishes. Every couple says that all the time. Every couple I know.
Top 10 reasons to not get married because there will be dishes to do.
Yep. And no one wants to do them ever.
There's always that dishwasher.
Well, you know what? I'm reaching here, but marriage is a constant compromise at number 5. It's not just small decisions. It's things like, who's going to do the dishes.
See?
That's
it's
not
right
in there.
in there.
No one wants to do them.
No, I'm
Are you
just
serious? It's written right in there?
No, I'm just making it work.
Oh, thank you for that.
Yeah, no, because it's awkward enough as it is.
A little bit awkward.
Yeah, I didn't want two awkwards in a row. Yeah, yeah. So that was called a save.
Thank you.
Yes.
What film?
It's like when you find the piece of the jigsaw puzzle. It's like it doesn't exactly fit, but if you press really hard, it kind of
Use
fits.
a hammer.
Squeeze it in there.
Use a hammer.
You know it's getting bad when we're going to the brain for a second time.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, God.
Brain.
Hey, you don't want to say the words "I do" and "yes, dear."
That's kind of what we just got.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
A little bit.
Everybody who's like, okay, again, there's a couple, right? And they always say, why don't you get married? Why don't you get married? Why don't you get married? They always say this one thing regarding marriage about, why should they go through it? Because it's just a blank.
Good for taxes.
No.
It's just the next step.
No.
It's just the thing to do.
No.
I wonder how many Pam can miss in a row.
Yeah, really.
Why I'm not
She
married.
retired the side in one shot.
All right. Dawn, Manorville, Long Island.
Good morning.
Hey.
Dawn.
Yes. All right. So they want to combine their finances.
They don't want to combine their finances?
Joint account. Yeah, you never know who's going to be dipping into that.
Don't have that.
Oh, really? All right. Have a good day.
All right.
Good day.
Good
All
day,
right,
mate.
top 10 reasons to not get married. What do we have so far?
Marriage is forever. It's a constant compromise. The end of spontaneity. It's too expensive and no more variety.
Hold on. It's forever compromise. What? No spontaneity.
End of spontaneity.
Okay.
Too expensive.
Yeah.
No more variety.
I never even had variety.
What's another thing that goes on that happens usually about 20 years into a marriage? When you look at your spouse, that person.
Pam's reaction of variety. I don't even have variety.
I got none. I don't even have one.
All right. What was that? What?
Here's a clue. 20 years down the road, you take a look at your spouse and see what happened.
Oh, yeah, I see. I see where you're going with that.
People change.
In which way?
Oh, please. Why don't you just give it to us?
Number 10, marriage will make him or her let themselves go.
Oh.
They no longer try. They no longer, they dress in frumpy clothes. They decide to pack on, 10 or 200 pounds. Yeah.
Okay.
You have 6. 4 more to go.
Are you saying I should get back to the gym?
Wasn't using you as an example. I'm just saying.
Matt in Stratford.
Yeah, it's just a piece of paper.
Very good. Number 7. I was trying so hard with that one. Yes. It's just a piece of paper. Why get married? We already have a relationship. Why get them? It's just a piece of paper.
It's just a piece of paper.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you.
I don't need the state or church to tell me my relationship. It's just a piece of paper.
Bob and Seymour.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hey, good morning.
Morning.
How about you get your bed back?
You get your bed back.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
because you didn't lose it before.
No, yeah, this is
reason-
why you don't get married.
Right.
Oh, okay. I just, picked
That's
up.
all
I
right.
got flipped
You're just
around.
waking up.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
What do you mean you
got
flipped
your day.
around?
Yeah, where the hell were you?
What do you mean you flipped around?
You were
Where
cheating
you?
on us.
Nah, don't bother me.
All right.
Have a good day.
Yeah.
He's too sleepy to care.
Hey, don't bother
Don't
me.
bother me.
Don't bother me. Robert Eastline.
You lose your self-personality.
You lose your self-personality. Yeah.
Lose
Don't have
yourself.
that. Yeah.
Well, what was that? I think that was.
It's a constant compromise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Hey,
two
let me
become
ask
one.
you this. This is what you do. Because every time I go to a wedding, old people always come up to me and say, "Oh, you're next. Oh, you're next." So when I go to a funeral, I look at old people and I say, "Oh, you're next."
That's funny.
That was good.
All right, thank you.
Love you guys.
If you're an
All right.
undertaker, just canvassing.
Nick in Torrington.
You don't want to get married because it's a piece of paper.
Yep, got it ready.
Yeah, just
a
got it.
piece of paper.
Thank you.
Yep.
Lou in West Haven.
All right, we're going to get in trouble with this one, but why buy the cow when you get the milk for free?
You're kind of in the ballpark there. But what happens? What happens when you? What happens usually when you get the cow?
Oh, now you got to pay for it.
It stops giving milk.
Exactly. Marriage is the end of sex at number 4. There's still sex occasionally, usually holidays and birthdays. That's it.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
You're lucky.
Tiago in Torrington.
I was just going to say the same thing as this last guy, but let me think. Sex with the same person forever?
Yeah, we got that end of variety.
Yep.
I think that's what.
No
that
more
meant.
variety. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, brother.
Sorry, guys.
All right. All right. We're out of time.
All right, your top 10 reasons to not get married. Number 10, marriage will make her or him let themselves go. Number 9, no more variety. Number 8, marriage is too expensive. Number 7, it's just a piece of paper. Number 6, it's the end of spontaneity. Number 5, it's a constant compromise. Number 4, it's the end of sex. Number 3, marriage often fails. Number 2, marriage is the end of taking risks. And number 1, marriage is forever.
Jazz, AJ, mornings. Thanks to Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. 99.1 PLR. 99.1 PLR. WPLR HD1. New Haven. A connoisseur media station. This is 99.1 PLR on less commercials. Thanks to Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius.
got you through with me. Please tell me why. My car's in the front yard, and I'm sleeping with my clothes on. Came in through the window last night, and you're gone, gone. It's no surprise to me, I am my own worst enemy. 'Cause every now and then I kick the living shit out of me. The smoke alarm is going off and there's a cigarette still burning. Please tell me why. My car's in the front yard, and I'm sleeping with my clothes on. Came in through the window last night, and you're gone, gone. Please tell me why. My car's in the front yard, and I'm sleeping with my clothes on. I came in through the window last night. It's no surprise to me, I am my own worst enemy. 'Cause every now and then I kick the living shit out of me. Can we forget about the things I said when I was drunk? I didn't mean to call you that.
Jazz, more jazz, more AJ, less commercial. Thanks to Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. Jazz and AJ News.
I don't know. Don't ask me.
More jazz, more AJ, less commercials. Thanks to Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. Jazz and AJ News.
Should we be bracing for a hurricane?
Doc!
Michael. Hurricane Michael.
Doesn't sound threatening, Michael. Michael's coming.
I am Michael.
Hello, Michael.
I'm here to damage stuff.
Hi, I'm just going to call ahead and let you guys know that Michael's coming as a reservation for myself, and I'd like a seafood platter, please. Thank you.
There's our better M names.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Like
Mankind.
Marauder.
Mankind.
Marauder.
Isn't that a wrestler?
Masher.
The Masher.
Masher's coming.
Yeah, see, this is what we need to do. You need to name these things and make people say, well, maybe I should evacuate.
Make them pee a little when they hear the name Masher's coming.
All right, everybody. Michael's coming. Oh, Michael.
So?
All right.
Hey, can I call him Mike? Hey, Mikey.
Yeah, at least say Mike.
Hey, Mikey. Hey, Mikey's coming over here. Hey, the Mike.
Yeah. And then they, Evelyn. Oh, really, Evelyn?
Yeah.
It's like grandma.
Yeah, really. What's an old lady going to do to my trailer?
Yeah, really.
Give it candy.
All right, well, we'll get to if we should be worried about this in a second, but Michael is moving towards the U.S. Gulf Coast, now Category 1 hurricane, but it's expected to pick up strength. Governor Rick Scott declared a state of emergency for 26 counties.
Tropical Storm Michael is already nearly a hurricane.
Okay, hold on.
He's nervous
As soon
already.
as I hear the governor,
Malloy?
I am grabbing my stuff and leaving.
Yeah, that case should have left a long time ago, Malloy. That's every press conference.
We're used to it.
Should be a person here. Now, Malloy would be a great name for a hurricane.
Yeah.
Malloy's coming will devastate everything.
Governor Malloy is on his way.
The 8-year hurricane. Run, children, run, save yourselves.
Half of the state would be like, this is why I'm here. I used to live in Connecticut.
Yeah.
All right. Is already nearly a hurricane. Is forecast to grow stronger and could make landfall as a major Category 3 storm on Wednesday along the Gulf Coast. That means the Panhandle and Big Bend area is likely to see winds in excess of 100
The Panhandle
miles.
and the what?
Big Ben area?
In Big Ben? I thought that was London.
Big Ben.
Big Ben area. Wow.
Parliament. Big Ben.
It's going to blow everything to London.
Wow.
That's how strong it is.
I didn't know they had a Big Ben area.
And there's some guy named Big Ben. He has a rib shack.
Hold it, what?
I sound just like the guy, didn't I? Rib shack. Sound like the governor.
That means the Panhandle and Big Bend area is likely to see winds in excess of 100 miles per hour. Tallahassee is likely to see hurricane-force winds of 75 miles per hour or more. We are expecting 4 to 8 inches of rain, and some areas might see 12 inches of rain.
That's bad.
The storm will bring torrential rain to most of the Panhandle and Big Bend, which means flooding will be a major issue. Do not take a chance on storm surge. 10 feet of storm surge is deadly. The water could be over roofs of houses. I cannot stress enough how dangerous the storm surge can be.
Roofs.
I was saying Big Bend.
Oh, Big Bend.
Big Bend.
Big Bend. Oh, I got it. Panhandle and Big Bend.
Right.
Okay. I think if you really want your people to know what you're saying, you got to slow down.
Yeah.
Say it dramatically.
Yeah, you don't need to rush through this stuff.
And shout.
It's like he's got a car outside waiting for him to get him out of the state.
That's running, exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to get out of here.
Yes.
This is really bad.
Yeah.
Wait, Governor, we have questions.
It's okay. It's a cordless bike. Ask away. Where's he going?
Wait, what did he just say?
He just texted
so
me.
Fast, I didn't understand.
He just texted, "Good luck, sucker."
At least that was clear.
My ass is out of here. I'll be in Georgia.
That's better than our governor.
Keep in mind that the road behind the snowplows is in better condition than the roads in front of the snowplows.
Oh. Thanks, Governor.
Yay!
Duty.
This is backing up. Which case, then?
Yeah, I think I'd rather have a governor just rush through things and then run out the door than.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Snow in the front, in the back, in the plow, yeah, so tomorrow night, Florida. Thursday night. Yeah, so tomorrow night, Florida, then maybe Friday, us. So
on tour.
Right, wait. So, no, we're getting rain tomorrow night from them. And then if it lingers, it'll be here Friday, but mostly sunny Friday.
I've got rain on Thursday.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a chance of early rain on Friday. So.
Okay.
We're getting the meat on Thursday.
I don't even understand what I wrote here. I think I was making notes while the governor was speaking. Wait, I can't write that fast.
Right? We're getting Michael's meat on Thursday,
yes.
is what you're saying?
We're getting bits of Michael.
Can't wait.
All right, so tomorrow is Florida, right? Tomorrow night?
Yeah, tomorrow, Florida, yeah. I don't know if it's tomorrow night or tomorrow during the day.
All right. Okay, and tomorrow is Wednesday.
Yes.
All right, so we really shouldn't... We don't have to be worried about that.
No.
It's going to be rain for us at this point. Sabrina?
Yes.
Yes.
So what I was calling about was you guys are talking about how Michael isn't really a bad name or anything, but don't you guys see the irony in this? The storm is named Michael. We're in October. The Halloween movie.
Oh, Mike Myers. They called Mike.
No one was afraid of Michael until he came out and tried killing everyone.
Right. And there's always sequels.
I don't know if they thought that in depth about it, but that's kind of creepy when you think of the irony of the situation.
You're right.
I don't think they thought it. I think they have a list of names like before the season begins.
No, you got to go with it, Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go with it, yeah.
Makes it more creepy.
Oh my God, Michael.
But it's Mike Myers. It's not Michael, right?
No, I think it's Michael.
I think. Yeah, I'm not sure on that.
It's
one.
Michael.
Yeah.
It's Michael.
In the movie, it's Michael?
Yeah, I think Mike Myers is Wayne's World.
Michael.
Wow, there we are, heading for Florida. Shaw.
Yeah. That would be better.
Here goes the wind.
If they named them after movie characters,
Right.
we would get the strength of it.
Yeah, here goes Mike Myers.
Right.
Oh, bite me.
Yeah, it's Mike Myers. Okay, mellow.
Right.
It's Michael Myers. Devastation. People are going to die.
Extreme hurricane. Whoa!
We're not worthy.
Thanks thanks for pointing that out, Sabrina. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too.
I think Mike Myers better. And Garth could be like the backup. Okay, so here I am, okay?
What's that, the afterstorm?
Yeah, the afterstorm, okay? Here I am. As I know Mike's a big person, but you got Garth too, okay? Sure. Don't worry about me, okay? It's all right. Yeah, sure, I'm this monkey boy. Sure.
Are you done?
Apparently. Nobody else is jumping in now and fine. I guess I am.
You handled both characters perfectly.
Right, I didn't feel like you needed any help. So
Exactly.
I was just kind of hanging back.
Hurricane World, excellent. Okay, now I'm done.
Well, no, if the hurricane is anything like Michael Myers, we got trouble.
Right.
Yeah.
Because every time you think it's done, it gets back up.
Stronger than ever.
Right. Now it's even worse.
Kill.
Hurricane says what?
Hurricane. Kill.
We're still talking about movies.
Yeah.
I like that. Hurricane. Kill. Die.
That's Jason, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Fact checker Phil.
Oops.
Crap.
Bad.
Shut up, Phil.
Fact checker Phil.
Just go with it.
Well, Phil's here to kill the comedy.
Kill.
Michael Myers is here to kill people.
Goose. Keys.
All right, so...
Yeah, so big stuff coming.
You don't need to be worried about Michael if you live here.
No.
Florida, different story.
Yes.
So hopefully they'll be fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thoughts and prayers, they say.
Thoughts and prayers.
Mm-hmm.
The owner of that limousine that crashed in New York, killing 18 people inside the car, 2 people in a parking lot. The story just keeps getting worse. Apparently, the driver, former FBI agent or informant who testified in 2 high-profile terrorism cases.
Huh.
Or no, the owner of the company.
Okay.
And the limo failed an inspection last month.
Oops.
Driver didn't have proper license to operate the limo. Limo was not supposed to be on the road. Driver was among the dead. Here's Governor Cuomo.
We're doing a cease and desist order to stop Prestige Limousine from operating until the investigation is concluded.
Almost feel like that wasn't worth playing.
No.
Jeez. Anything to hear his voice.
You said it all.
He always talks like he just woke up from a nap, or like there was a big explosion right near his head.
This is a bother for me. I can barely hear what I'm saying.
Right.
I'm talking to Mike. Can you hear? Hello?
Can anyone hear what I'm saying?
I have a ringing in my ear. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
It does sound
Hello?
a little like that.
Como
again?
Huh?
Como
again?
Como chameleon? Hello?
That's funny. I just thought that.
I sound like I'm in a coma.
Jimmy Page talking about Led Zeppelin as the publication is getting ready. There's a new book. There's not enough stuff on Led Zeppelin.
Of course not. No. Anymore.
Books, movies, concerts.
Cartoon, hopefully.
Re-releases, new releases, unreleased stuff. Well, there's a new book coming out, and Jimmy Page recalls that he knew that the band was very special from the very first rehearsal.
Well, the very first rehearsal that we did was here in London in a rehearsal room where we had maybe an hour or 2 hours. We just got together and we counted 1, 2, 3, 4, and we were in and we were all playing. And we just kept extending the song and jamming on it. And by the end of it, I absolutely guarantee that it was a life-changing experience for everybody from that point. Everyone knew that they'd never played with musical equals.
Well, he was right about that.
Yes.
Chaz and AJ Sports coming. I don't even want to talk about this Yankees Red Sox game. Chaz and AJ PLR.
With flowers in their heads said, "Hey boy, do you wanna score?" And you know how it is. I really don't policeman stepped up to me as the said these hey would be kept to all get in line, get in line. Well, you know, they asked us to stay for tea and have some fun. Oh, oh, oh. He said that his friends would all drop by. Take a good look at yourself and describe what you see. Baby, 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 do you like it? There you sit, sitting spare like a ball on a shelf rusting.
Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR. What do you got, Phil?
Chaz and AJ Sports Report. A nightmare for the Yankees. A 16-1 loss to the Red Sox in Game 3. This was in the Bronx. This was with their ace, Luis Severino, starting the game for them.
You know it's bad when the Yankees are leaving early to beat the traffic.
Yes.
Oh, man.
They haven't done yet. They're gone.
It all really came down in the 7-run fourth inning for the Red Sox. Here's every run that the Red Sox scored in that one inning.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And that one misses way inside. Ball 4 with the bases full, and it's 4-0 Boston. And he rips that one. Fair ball. Down into the corner it goes. 1 run is in. Vasquez. Right behind him is Bradley. And Betts right behind him. A 3 RBI double. Andrew Benintendi.
How's that even happen? Bases were loaded. Yeah, I know that. But doesn't anyone know you get the ball, then you throw it to home? Like, I don't know. Just saying.
1 run.
3 people.
We're not even done.
7-0 Boston. And a big spot to deliver for the number 2 hitter, Benintendi. There's a base hit into left field. Pierce is on the board with an RBI single. And the Yankees will add, or rather the Red Sox will add to their lead. It's now 8-0. 2 on for Holt. And a line drive. Fair ball into the corner it goes. More runs are coming in for Boston.
It was just, I mean, that's what it felt like all night.
You should have played that thing from Bugs Bunny with the gas up
Exactly.
Dun, 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 dun. They just go see him smack the ball. Dun, 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 dun. Yep.
The Yankees just, they couldn't do anything right. And they weren't alone, by the way. First base umpire Angel Hernandez also couldn't do anything correct last night. There was like 18 replays at first base. 3 of those calls had to be overturned because of video replay. Either the runner was safe, he called him out, or he called the runner out and they were safe. It was like he was guessing.
Would that have changed the outcome for the Yankees at all?
In a game like this, absolutely not. No,
Angel
their
Hernandez?
pitching was
It
horrendous.
was so bad, even that guy couldn't screw it up. Well.
Angel Hernandez was the guy who got killed in Scarface. Remember the guy with the chainsaw? My friend Angel Hernandez, he's killed. Remember?
Wow, he's playing baseball last night?
Apparently so. Yeah, they put him back together again. Interesting.
That's why he couldn't call anyone safe. He had no arms left.
Exactly, right. And no head, right.
So that was the guy that was in the shower?
Yeah, my friend Angel Hernandez, girl. My gift to you. Yep.
Oh, good. I'm glad we keep AJ involved in the sports.
Wow. I didn't
the only
think
way
it
to
would
bring
go.
him in.
Hey, there you go.
Brock Holt, who we heard at the end of like this whole little rally for the Red Sox, had a very historic night, by the way. He hit for the cycle. He hit a single, a double, a triple, and a home run all in one game. I think that's the first time that's been done in playoff history.
Nice.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, big deal. 16-1, Red Sox win. They take a 2-1 lead now in this series.
Best of 5.
Best of 5, game 4
first
tonight.
team to win 3.
Well, here we come now.
Who's pitching tonight?
So Porcello's going to go for the Red Sox, and he was the guy that had to come out of the bullpen in Game 2 when the Red Sox sort of were imploding. So they're like, well, what are we going to do now in Game 4? What's going to happen? But no one knew that Game 3 was going to go this way. So now I think they feel a lot better. He's a guy who has won a Cy Young. He won 20 games once. Like he's an established, excellent pitcher.
All right, then for the Yankees?
He can dominate, and I think it's going to be CC Sabathia for the Yankees. So they're going to go to all reliable and hope he can stop the bleeding.
Bring back Bat Day and have a meet and greet before the game.
Just keep the season alive.
Just keep it alive. Just bring it back to Boston. That's what everybody in the Yankees dugout's going to be saying tonight. Bring it back to Boston.
Right.
Chaz and AJ Sports.
This is 99.1 PLR on less commercials. Thanks to Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius.
Well, AJ is not the only one with a no name on a no night because Metro PCS is now Metro by T-Mobile. And that means all good things because their new plans have unlimited high-speed data all month long, which is a big deal, especially if you're on your phone all the time, which who isn't? I am always on it. So along with the new name, Metro by T-Mobile is on the T-Mobile network, so you're going to have access to the most advanced LTE network in the U.S., so it's easy to get unlimited high-speed data all month long, all on the T-Mobile network. Just switch to Metro by T-Mobile today. Do it. Check out all the new Metro by T-Mobile today and discover the smarter way to get unlimited. Metro by T-Mobile, that's genius. During congestion, the fraction of customers using greater than 35 gigs per month may notice reduced speeds, and Metro customers may notice reduced speeds versus some T-Mobile customers. Video streams at 480p. Coverage not available in some areas. See store for details and terms and conditions.
Can you repeat that?
Sure. Which part?
The whole thing.
The whole damn thing.
The beginning part, yeah.
We want to thank Metro by T-Mobile for making today very special.
Thank you.
More us.
Yes.
Did you hear the news? Metro PCS is now Metro by T-Mobile. Now you get new plans with unlimited high-speed data all month long. All on the T-Mobile network. Check out the new Metro by T-Mobile today and discover the smarter way to get unlimited. Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. During congestion, the fraction of customers using greater than 35 gigs per month may notice reduced speeds, and Metro customers may notice reduced speeds versus some T-Mobile customers. Video streams at 480p. Coverage not available in some areas. See store for details and terms and conditions.
Metro PCS is now Metro by T-Mobile. Switch and get on the same network as T-Mobile, the most advanced LTE network in the U.S. Metro by T-Mobile, that's genius. Coverage not available in some areas. Metro customers may notice reduced speeds versus some T-Mobile customers. See store for details and terms and conditions.
More Chaz, more AJ, less commercials. Thanks to Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. Chaz and AJ weather.
Chaz and AJ early warning weather. Clouds and fog and drizzle is going to turn to partly sunny, warm and muggy later on today. It's going to completely flip over.
Yeah.
Highs near 80. 68 now Woodbridge.
Things are looking pretty good in New Haven. Fairfield County 95 going southbound is jamming right now. Exit 28 all the way down into Fairfield. That's your Chaz and AJ traffic.
Caitlin,
Hi, yes.
Hello.
what's going on?
Not much. I actually heard about that Pitbull versus Bear story, and I'll be honest, I'm really not that surprised with the Pitbull one because, I mean, They were bred for one thing, which is to kill. And
is that true?
Bred to kill.
No.
No. Pit bulls are killing machines, and you know what? They get a bad rap for a reason, okay? You know what? Maybe something that could scare a bear off you probably shouldn't have in your home. If I were that person's neighbor, I would ask for that pit bull to be put down, completely unsafe, okay?
Well, that dog was protecting its family.
Right, doing a good job.
Yeah.
It put its life in danger to protect its family.
Right.
But it's also putting other things in, like, I mean, I've had neighbors, I've had small children, you know, I'm a teacher, and it's unreal how many of my students I've seen come in, and I'm like, oh, did you get bitten by a dog? Was it a pit bull? Yes, it was.
This one did good.
Yeah, he didn't hurt anybody.
Then stay in the house. Stay in the house. The bear can't come into the house. Why do you need a pit bull?
Well, wait a minute.
I haven't been watching the news
Why do you
lately.
need a pit bull? You don't
But they've been going into houses, cars, stores.
Liquor stores.
Yeah.
Yeah. I felt like the most dangerous entity in that story was Laura with the shovel.
Right. Right.
Don't want to mess with her.
Yeah, especially if you're her husband.
A shovel does not have the instinct to kill and bite and harm other people. That's what a pit bull does. And I just don't understand why you would ever bring that into your home. You're just asking for trouble.
Nah, it's all how you breed them.
Yeah. Pit bulls naturally are loving. That's why they're called the nanny dog, because they were bred and they're naturally protectors.
Yeah, but they're also naturally good at biting people's faces off. If I saw someone get a pit bull and they have a newborn child, I'm calling child services. I'm serious.
Wow.
It's ridiculous.
Wow.
And you're a teacher.
I am a teacher, yes. And
Okay.
I'm well educated on these dogs. They're the great white sharks of the land. And they're
Ranch shark.
Oh, my.
I want that shirt.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ah,
Ranch shark.
okay.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you, Caitlin.
Yeah, thank you. Pit bulls are the worst.
All right, then. Some kind of a goofy song to follow that.
Seriously. You might think, though.
You might think pit bulls are dangerous. Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR.
Some child, you might think I'm foolish, but baby, it's untrue. You might think I'm crazy. All I want is you. You might think it's hysterical, but I know when you're weak. You think you're in the movies. Everything's so deep, but I think that you're wild when you flash that fragile smile. You might think it's foolish what you put me through. You might think I'm crazy. All I want is you. And it was hard, so hard to take. There's no escape without a string. But you kept it going till the sun fell down. You kept it going. Well, you might think I'm delirious the way I run you down, but somewhere, sometimes, when you're curious, I'll be back around. Oh, I think that you're wild and somehow uniquely styled. You might think it's foolish, this chancy rendezvous. You might think I'm crazy. All I want is you. All I want is you.
was that?
Ding,
ding, ding, ding, ding.
A passing car from the 80s.
Wow. All right, then.
Okay.
Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR. All right, so Caitlin called, and she doesn't like pit bulls, apparently.
Not too happy, no. You were not happy at all, sir.
And what do we have on the phone here, Phil? I'm feeling like most people calling it to defend pit bulls.
Yeah, there's not a single person agreeing with Caitlin.
Okay.
All right, let's run through them fast. Rick in Newington.
Yeah, how you
Rick.
doing?
Good. You were a letter carrier.
Yes, I was.
Okay. And the only issue you had with any dog was?
The only problem I had was one pit bull was a trained drug dealer dog.
Oh.
Okay.
Try to sell you stuff?
Okay. But other than that, all the other pit bulls that came to the doors, they were all big lush puppies.
Yeah. Big mushes.
Yep.
Yeah, they are. Any big dog is just basically a lush puppy. The little ankle biters are the ones you got to worry about more than a pit bull.
All right, so how long did you deliver mail?
8 years.
8 years, and in the 8 years, you've had more trouble with the little dogs than with pit bulls, and you only had trouble with one pit bull, and that belonged to a drug dealer.
That's it.
Gotcha.
All right. How many little dogs did you get attacked by?
Really?
Oh, probably about 5 or 6.
Wow.
Like little land piranhas.
They're so tough.
Yeah. Those little nasty teeth.
Oh,
I mean,
they are.
they got some serious attitude.
They're like little razors,
Yeah.
like little needles.
Yeah, they're piranhas with legs.
You know, the problem is, too, is you're big enough where you could punt them,
Right.
you know, but you know that would be bad.
Exactly.
So you have to just take it.
Right.
Yeah, you think it.
What I like about them is they don't know they're small.
No, they're fearless.
They're fearless.
They're fearless. They have a Napoleon complex.
And it's the best when you see him chase a big dog away.
Yep.
And the big dog goes running off with its tail between its legs.
They're little Joe Pesci's. I'll take that, okay? I'll take that, you bastard, okay? Okay? Hey, you got a problem with me, huh? Okay? You got a problem?
Thank you, Rick. Jennifer, the plow girl.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Hey, listen, when I lived in Indiana, I had a pit bull, and my 3-year-old stepdaughter used to tell that pit bull what to do, and she listened. She was just the friendly dog that you ever wanted to meet.
Yeah.
I
always get in trouble for saying this, but when I see kids climbing all over pit bulls, I just cringe. I just think if one little thing snaps in that dog and it perceives this as being a bad thing, you can't take that moment back.
Right.
You know? So.
Yeah, but I think it's all in the way the dog is raised. I mean, that dog was loved on from the time it was a puppy. A hand was never raised to it. And I think that's where the problem is.
Right.
Yep.
You know, most people think that they're mean, but they're not. It's the people who, that raise them that cause the problem. So
All right,
I think
you.
that she's an idiot. All right, thanks.
All
Bye.
right. I just looked this up on the internet, and nobody on the internet ever lies.
No, it's truthful stuff.
But
Yeah.
Pit bulls bred to bite and hold bulls, bears, and other large animals around the face and neck.
Oh.
Yeah, bred to.
Bred to.
Yeah.
Pit bulls.
So don't do it. Don't breed them to do that.
Don't
do it. Then we're good.
But they've been bred to do that.
Right, yes.
Justine Shirley, Long Island.
Oh, yeah. I got my pit when she was about 9 months old, and my daughter was 11 months old. This is the only dog I would rather have around my children.
Yeah.
Because my daughter got out of the gate. Guess who brought her back? My pit bull.
There you go.
Really?
See? Yep.
Wow.
So what happened? Tell us that story.
So get over here.
Well, we just moved into a new apartment. I didn't know my daughter. She was just about 2 years old. Could open the gate. Well, she hit the latch and walked out of the gate, was walking around in a new area.
What do you mean, new area?
It was a new, because we just moved from Greenport up to Shirley.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, gotcha. All right, so you're in a new place.
We're in a new place, and, well, the door, she walked
The story's
around.
going to take longer than the actual event. All right, so she got out of the gate, and then the pit bull how does she get your daughter back? Picks her up by, her collar? Or
Like a scruff, yeah.
Yeah, like her pants?
Walk her back in?
She grabs her by the sleeve of her shirt and pulls her back in because my husband goes out to the he was running up the driveway and says, "Hey, Olive, where's Emily?" Next thing you know, Olive is dragging Emily by her sleeve, not too hard, but by her sleeve back to the house.
There you go, see?
So wait, it wasn't until Olive was asked.
She was asked, and she grabbed her sleeve very gently and pulled her back to the house.
Hey, Olive, have you seen my daughter?
Right. And then Olive dragged her back.
Yeah. Let me go get her.
Right.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Right.
I was hoping you wouldn't ask.
Right, and then Olive took her to the middle of the yard.
I had a feeling it wasn't good when she walked out.
Right. No, it's okay. I dug a hole and I put the kid inside. She's good now.
She's good. Let me dig her up.
Yeah, hang on a second.
I want it to be the only baby.
Just give me a second, okay? I'll get the kid. Hang on. Don't move.
Oh, shucks. You want her back? All right, I'll go get her.
You know, it took me all day to dig that freaking hole.
I love how we're doing a man's voice for Olive.
Yeah.
Dogs are tough.
Well, it's all the cigars she smokes.
True.
That's right.
It's a hard life.
It's a pit bull from Long Island.
Yeah, exactly.
True.
She's got
You're
attitude.
right. You're right.
She's got attitude.
That's how it sounds.
All right, Justine. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Anybody think that? No.
Try the one.
Jay in Monroe.
Hello.
Hello.
I would love to be the person who brings the barbecue sauce to Caitlin's barbecue. What an idiot. What an absolute
What does that
idiot.
mean?
This
Is that code for
somebody
something?
who's
Bring the barbecue
teaching
sauce.
children.
Hold on, Jay. We're still puzzled by the barbecue comment.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she's going to get cooked. Obviously, she's not a member of the tribe.
Oh, gotcha.
Obviously, I'm probably invading her safe space
I got
at
it.
this time.
We're
Gotcha.
about to have a Caitlin barbecue.
Gotcha. You got roasted.
Caitlin
Gotcha.
is going on the
Sauce.
grill right now,
Okay.
and Jay is bringing a barbecue sauce.
That's funny.
Don't you want to marinate her first?
That was good. All right, go ahead.
Unreal. This is somebody who teaches our children, and she's so close-minded. I have 3 rescue dogs. They're all German Shepherds. And granted, it takes a lot of work to teach them how to be a dog once they've been abused and once they've been mistreated. But they're phenomenal, and this dog was holding its own, protecting its family. It was really outmatched against the killing machine. And yet, Caitlin, can't wait to euthanize it. I want to buy that dog a steak.
There you
For
go,
real.
see?
Yeah, that dog did a good job. His family was in
Yeah.
danger, and it disregarded any of the potential danger to its own safety.
Yeah, this goes in the
and
win column.
Went right after that bear to keep the bear away from the kids.
For 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Absolutely, doing its job and getting penalized by Caitlin.
Yeah.
Notice how Caitlin was so happy to say she was an educator, but wouldn't say where. Not even, what grade, what town, nothing. Because ultimately, I think she's smart enough to realize that all this will come back to her. That's stupid. What a closed-minded individual. I bet she voted Hillary. Just throwing that out.
Oh, come on.
It always goes back to Hillary.
You can't make, let's not make this political.
I love the banter, love the show, and let's get Caitlin out of it.
All right, thank
Get
you.
her out.
Get her out.
Mornings. Thanks to Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. 99.1 PLR.
Did you hear the news? Metro PCS is now Metro by T-Mobile. Now you get new plans with unlimited high-speed data all month long, all on the T-Mobile network. Check out the new Metro by T-Mobile today and discover the smarter way to get unlimited. Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. During congestion, the fraction of customers using greater than 35 gigs per month may notice reduced speeds, and Metro customers may notice reduced speeds versus some T-Mobile customers. Video streams at 480p. Coverage not available in some areas. See store for details and terms and conditions.
More Chaz, more AJ, less commercials. Thanks to Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. Chaz and AJ weather.
Chaz and AJ, early warning weather, the clouds and fog and drizzle, that's all going to go bye-bye. Later on it's going to be partly sunny, warm and muggy. So I guess dress for the cold in the early part and then wear the shorts and the flip-flops later on, I'm guessing. Let's work in an office, in which case they frown upon that. Anyway, now it's got 63 in Cheshire.
Well, things are looking pretty good right now in New Haven County. In Hartford, we have a crash 91 southbound before exit 27, taking out 3 lanes. It's stopping things from exit 31. It's about 15 minutes of delays. And then Bridgeport, you're just going to be sitting in traffic there. 95 going southbound, exit 28, heading into Fairfield. And the Parkway is pretty slow as well, Trumbull into Fairfield. That's your Chaz and AJ traffic.
Miguel in Bridgeport.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, what's happening?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you the problem. It isn't the dog. It's the owner. Pit bull owners are all problematic. They're all jerks, and they all think They don't raise their dogs right. They don't take care of anything. They think of this dog as some kind of status symbol, like, oh, I'm tough. I got a pit bull, and this pit bull needs to be tough. And they run around. They got all their chains on. They got their affliction shirts. And they're these guys want to fight the world.
What's the affliction shirt?
Yeah, what's up with that?
What is that?
D-bag.
That's the tight D-bag shirt that says, "Hey, look, I want to dress like a UFC fighter, but I don't want to ever fight nobody." You know?
Yeah, that's what dog is for. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, then they're walking around with this dog, like, "Hey, look at this tough dog. I'm a tough guy." And it's like, yeah, the dog's got no damn choice in this. So now they're like making the dog bite tires and making him all tough, and all the dog wants to do is run around and be a damn dog.
And snuggle.
You know?
Exactly.
And these guys want to make it seem like he's a weapon. These are the same guys that got to rev their engine at every red light, like they're trying to race the world.
Why is that?
All right, so it's not the pit bulls, it's the owners.
Right.
It's the owner, man.
So
The dog's just a dog.
All pit bull owners are like this?
I mean, you're talking in the 90 percentile.
90%.
So
enough that it's just the norm. You know, the dog didn't do anything wrong. It's the damn guy who bought him.
All right, Miguel, thank you for checking in.
Thanks, guys.
Pit bull.
Huh. Should we worried or what?
Very dangerous.
No.
No.
Maybe it gets more aggressive later.
It rhymes Kodak with Kodak, so no.
Tonight, let's enjoy life. Pitbull, Naya, Neo, that's right.
Eric and Danbury?
Hey, what's up, bud? I just
Hey.
want to touch on a pit bull thing.
Yeah.
I got a pit bull that I rescued from the Danbury Dog Pound. It was abandoned by a truck driver. It is the most loyal, most affectionate dog anybody could ask for. It was kept in a truck for 1.5 years, but when we got it, it wouldn't hurt a fly. It's great with my 9-year-old. It's great with my cat. It's all around, it's a great dog. It's all about how they're raised.
Well, you tell him to do something he says 10 for.
What's up?
He just making a trucker joke.
Yep. Good, buddy.
Has a little cap on.
Tobacco?
Has a little cap on, a little belt buckle.
Loves rest stops.
Right, exactly.
Always talks like this. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, bark, come on.
Uh,
Yeah, we got your back door here. Needs unloading here. Come on. Yeah, the breaker one down. I got a 100 over here.
when it backs up, it goes beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, my name's Kenworth.
What's your
The
dog's
last
name?
guy that was talking was a complete idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right, thanks,
All
guys.
right,
Thank you.
Our pit bull's dangerous. It's the owners. Caitlin called up and said that pit bull that attacked the bear in Wolcott didn't really attack. It was protecting its family.
Exactly. Big difference.
Was
Right.
a big problem.
People are chiming in on the Facebook page, too.
What are they saying?
John says, I think I may have lost some brain cells listening to Caitlin on the pit bulls this morning. LOL, what an idiot. And then Mike said, shut this lady up. Pit bulls are awesome. They're loyal and protect family.
Not this pit bull.
No. This one's big money.
Liam Meriden.
Hey, I used to work at a kennel. I've seen every breed of dog you can imagine.
Oh.
The sweetest, most loving dogs that always came in were the pit bulls.
Really?
Yeah.
All the other dogs would bark at each other, would go after each other. The pit bulls, they just loved everybody and everyone in there.
Bouncers are often quiet, but then when it comes time,
When it's go time?
Boom, lights out.
That's the bouncers I knew. It was always lights out. You try to get in here, lights out.
All right, so collies are not the friendliest dogs you saw in the circle?
Collies.
Wow.
What? You think they're not friendly?
I
think they're very friendly.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said not friendly.
Yeah. No, he said pit bulls are the friendliest,
Right.
Yeah,
most
yeah.
loving dogs.
And you're thinking collies are
No,
friendly.
you're
thinking collies, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Lasse's constantly rescuing Timmy. If anything, you're rid of Timmy.
Right.
Stupid kid.
All right, thank you, Lee. All right, who are we talking to now? Go where? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Mo from Stratford.
Mo.
Taz.
Hey, got the whole crew.
Hey, Jay, listen, guys, very simple point. We can make this very simple. When's the last time you heard of a golden retriever attacking a grandma or eating a baby?
That was a one-time back in 74.
Hey, hey, nothing out of you, kid. But just seriously.
Oh, my God.
Seriously, guys,
Hey, nothing
seriously,
out of
think
you,
about
wise
it.
guy.
Think about it, guys.
I know.
All the time.
I'm keeping my mouth shut. I don't feel like getting harassed for the next few days.
Well, every pit bull I met was always a mush pie.
Same. And people don't typically get golden retrievers to fight. Pit bulls are typically those dogs that people get to fight, and then they drop them off when they're not fighting anymore.
How come boxers don't actually
box?
box? That's what I want to know.
You should ask
All
them.
right. Well, thanks for that random thought, AJ, in the middle of a point. Between 2005 and 2015, 232 deaths by pit bull.
The rapper.
So I don't know if we... no, not this one. No.
He does kill, though.
Yeah. He kills on stage, yo.
Yeah, he does.
That's right, yo.
After the club, he kills.
So can we look at how many golden retriever deaths were caused between 2005 and 2015?
I think you trip over him.
That's right.
Not get
They get heart attacks making you throw that ball or stick.
Right.
They just won't stop.
Right, they lay on top of the
keep coming
stairs.
back.
Right.
You're like, oh my God, you're doing all the running. I'm getting tired just throwing this.
This game is over.
Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR.
I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black.
I see the girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes.
I see a line of cars and they are painted black. With flowers and my love both never to come back.
I see people turn their heads and quickly look away. Like a newborn baby, it just happens every day.
I look inside myself and see my heart is black. I see my red door, I must have it painted black.
Maybe then I'll fade away and not have to face the facts. It's not easy facing up when your whole world is black.
No more will my green seagull turn a deeper blue. I could not foresee this thing happening to you.
If I look hard enough into the setting sun, my love will laugh with me before the morning comes. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. I wanna see a painted black, black as night, black as gold. I wanna see the sun blotted out from the sky. I wanna see a painted black, yeah.
Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PR. Pitbull discussion. It started with the pit bull that went after the bear to protect its family in Wolcott, and then Caitlin says, of course, the pit bull's going to do that because they're violent killers. And I don't think we only got one other call besides Caitlin that said, yeah, they're killers. Right? Did we look up golden retrievers? There's no recorded deaths, right?
There's stats.
There's definitely some. I'm on a Wikipedia page that has a list of all of the deaths caused by any dog breed, but you have to single out which breed. And
Right.
I just haven't done all of the math yet. The most recent one that I just saw was 2007. I don't know if that's the most recent one that was reported. It's just as far as I am on the page.
Yeah. So between 2005 and 2015, 232 deaths caused by pit bull attacks. There was one last year on Long Island, attacked and killed a 7-year-old boy.
What was that kid doing?
Yeah, but again,
Are
these are
you
people.
serious?
I'm just
Again,
kidding.
these are people who breed the dogs to do bad things.
Hi, Chaz. I have a boxer pity mix and 2 Rotties. I also have a Snarky.
Snarky.
The hell's a Snorky?
I thought that was us.
The thing you wear? Oh, that's a Snuggie. Sorry. Snorky.
Yeah, I have a Snarky.
Snorky. Snorky. Snorky.
It's a half Schnauzer, half Yorkshire Terrier.
Oh, God.
Oh, I got to see what
Like a
this
big
looks
head, little
like.
body.
Snarky, I call it my 10 pounds of terror.
Oh.
He's more work than the other 3 dogs combined. He's like having an Italian and an Irish person having a child. The worst of both temperaments.
Wow.
That's me, actually.
Good thing he's so cute.
So cute. All
right, thank you,
Snorky.
Elizabeth.
Snorky.
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 Jeff in West Haven.
Yeah, how you doing? I have a 100-pound red-nosed pit bull, and he's the biggest baby you've ever meet in your life. He loves people. He loves kids. I have a 6-year-old daughter. She dresses him up in her tiaras and her princess blankets.
Wow. That's great.
And he's, my dog's a family member, and if, dogs are just like kids. It's all in how you raise them. If you want a mean dog, yeah, pit bulls have a bad name, but they're very family-orientated. And my dog's also a rescue.
See that?
And so it's the people that give the dogs a bad name. I mean, like I said, it's, you want to raise a kid to be bad, he's going to be bad. You raise a dog to be bad, they're going to be bad.
All right.
So thank you very much. You
All
guys
right,
have a good
thank
day.
you.
I love your show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Rick and Derby.
Hey, well, good morning, everybody. Gov's got to go.
Gov's got to go.
Gov's got to go.
All right, listen. Any dog, and I mean any dog, can be trained to be killer, mean, just a mad dog, bad boy. Pit bulls
Bad
were
boy.
bred.
I'm
were
picturing
designed-
Mad
were
Dog, a
designed to be that
sportscaster.
way. So yes, they're going to be the bad dog because they were made to be that way. So you're going to get a lot more of them that have the bad name. But any dog can be designed to be a killer.
Yeah, no, we're getting the same calls over and
Yeah.
over now, so I think we're at the end of this cycle.
Yeah.
Right.
All right,
Right.
thank you.
You got it.
All right. No, we're not talking about this pit bull.
No.
Denise and Trumbull, you have 2 pit bulls?
Yes, I do. They're brother and sister, and they're the
Wow.
most wonderful, playful dogs.
Do
They're
brother and
6
sister
months old.
dogs hump?
No, because you fix them. If you're a responsible owner, you make sure that they do not.
No, but if
do
you don't
those
fix them, they don't know the difference,
No
right?
idea.
No, they don't know the difference.
No.
They absolutely
Right.
do not.
It's like Blue Lagoon.
Exactly.
Were you just going to say that?
That's
See, we're like a married couple.
You finished my sentence, Chaz.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Unfortunately, the little boy has to be fixed before the little girl because it's not a major surgery for boys. It is for girls.
Wow.
Gotcha.
All right. How much money in feeding them?
They're my boys' dogs, so they go through not much because they're 6 months, about 25 pounds every 2 weeks.
That's not terrible.
That doesn't sound like a lot.
No, not a lot. No.
They're
25
still
pounds.
puppies.
Well, they're
I mean,
watching
they're
their
not
weight, you know.
full
just-
Oh, they're still puppies.
Right.
grown. Yeah, they're only 6 months old each.
Okay.
Oh.
But they think they're lap dogs. They weigh about 65 to 70 pounds, and they think they're lap dogs. They'll jump up on the couch, get in your lap, and you're like, oh, my God.
Wait a minute. They're 6 months and 65 pounds?
Yep.
What are they full grown?
Because what they are all-American bully pits. So they're the breed mix between pit bulls and bulldogs.
And so many different kinds.
So
There's a
they're
cherry
short
pit.
and stocky.
The bully.
Yeah,
There's
they're
a peach
short
pit.
and stocky.
Right.
But they're wonderful, loving. So tell Caitlin to go crawl back in the cave she came out of because she's still in Neanderthal time.
No, she's a
got it.
school teacher, so she'll be out
No,
teaching kids
see,
today.
She was smart because I'd be calling the Board of Education, whatever school she taught at, and said remove her because she's
Really?
a dangerous.
Because she has an opinion?
No, because she thinks a person that's different or an animal that's different breed should be killed. So how does she feel about people?
Did she say they should be killed?
She mentioned somebody euthanized, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
she did.
She did say that, yeah.
That's
So
right.
she's a dangerous teacher as far as I'm concerned.
All right.
Dangerous teachers.
Thank you, guys.
Gone
All
wild.
right.
Thank you.
Oh, this is getting
deep.
You know that person who said dogs should be euthanized? That person should be killed.
Right.
For saying that. That makes sense.
And I'll do it.
Hey.
Yeah.
Eye for an eye, paw for a paw.
Andrea in Oxford.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. So I do foster for pit bulls. I foster dogs and cats, and mostly pit bulls because it's really what dominates the market right now. And I've probably successfully rehomed maybe 100 other dogs. I mean, so many to count.
Good for you.
And,
Look at you.
And, you know, inherently I've taken so many dogs that have been, you know, abused and beaten and not fed. And by all rights, they should be aggressive towards people. They should want to rip them apart. And I have never had a pit bull that I've ever had to put to sleep because of behavioral problems. And quite honestly, I just had a cockapoo a couple months ago that was aggressive as hell.
That one's morning.
Those names are so fun.
That one earlier about 4:30.
I'm going to write that down. Cockapoo.
And that was a 30-pound fluffy dog that everybody thought was cute, but he would rip your face off.
Oh.
Not a friendly dog at all. It was a bought and paid for cockapoo.
What's the name?
So, you know, the difference is in pit bulls, I could show you 25 different looking pit bulls. They all look different. Pit bulls is not a breed. It is a mutt. It is a mix between all kinds of different bull breeds.
All right.
And
Well, thank you for the work you do with
currently
dogs.
Right now, I have 7 pit bulls that live all together right now.
Wow.
And I have 4 cats.
That's a lot of poo-poo to pick up.
That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Well, I have 2 super
You just name them each day of the
Right?
week.
Where's Wednesday?
That would be
Easy.
easy. That would make it easy.
Thank God it's Friday.
Yeah.
And
All
I
right.
have 4 cats, and I have children, and these dogs are
How many
great.
kids?
I have 2 children.
2 kids, 4 cats, and 7
Oh,
pit
my
bulls.
God. That's a lot.
That's a big grocery list.
That's a lot. That house has to smell when
The
you walk
dogs are
in, no?
easy. It's people that are hard. The dogs are easy to train.
Yeah.
The people that are difficult.
Does your house smell like cat box?
No, never.
Oh, good for you.
Well, you can't really smell your own house. That's the thing.
That's the problem.
We would have to go over and see for
Right.
ourselves.
All right. Pam wants to go. All right. I got to go. I
Thank
gotta
you, guys.
do this
Thank
thing.
you.
Andrea, thanks for what you do with doggies.
Thank you. We'll see you at the Monsters Ball.
Nice.
This is 99.1 PLR on less commercials. Thanks to Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius.
When it comes to getting a new phone, there are some must-haves for me. It can't be smashed. You know, I've grown up now. I don't want a smash phone. It's got to be cool. It's got to be cost-effective. I need unlimited high-speed data, and I want to be on an amazing network so I can actually use my phone whenever I want. With Metro by T-Mobile, I get all of that plus way more. If that name doesn't sound familiar, it's because Metro PCS is now Metro by T-Mobile. Also, good news, their new plans have unlimited high-speed data all month, and Metro by T-Mobile is on the T-Mobile network. So you're going to have access to the most advanced LTE network in the U.S. So switch to Metro by T-Mobile today for unlimited high-speed data all month long.
Wait, what do you get all month?
All, you know, the whole stuff that I just said. You get access to the most advanced LTE network, which is a big deal.
That's a big deal.
It is. So you want to switch. Oh, and you get the unlimited high-speed data all month long. That's all month long.
That's amazing.
Not half of the month,
Huge.
not just the first of the month, all month.
The whole darn thing.
The whole damn thing.
Even the long months.
Nice.
So check out the all-new Metro by T-Mobile today. Discover the smarter way to get unlimited Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. During congestion, the fraction of customers using greater than 35 gigs per month may notice reduced speeds, and Metro customers may notice reduced speeds versus some T-Mobile customers. Video streams at 480p, coverage not available in some areas. See store for details and terms and conditions.
99.1 PLR, WPLR HD1, New Haven, a connoisseur media station.
Metro PCS is now Metro by T-Mobile. Switch and get on the same network as T-Mobile, the most advanced LTE network in the U.S. Metro by T-Mobile, that's genius. Coverage not available in some areas. Metro customers may notice reduced speeds versus some T-Mobile customers. See store for details and terms and conditions.
More Chaz, more AJ, less commercials. Thanks to Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. Chaz and AJ weather.
Chaz and AJ, early warning weather, clouds and fog and drizzle. This morning, all going out. Becoming partly sunny, warm, and muggy later on today. So, complete polar opposites. Highs near 80, 63 now in Bethany.
Right now, we have an accident working in Naugatuck. It's Route 8 going southbound by exit 25. It is stopping traffic from 28. It's about 18 minutes of delays right now. Derby Road 8 going southbound, hitting the brakes there, 17 to 14 in Shelton. Cheshire seeing some volume now, 84 going westbound. And Fairfield County, just a slow go at 95 going southbound, Bridgeport into Fairfield. That's your Chaz and AJ traffic.
More Chaz, more AJ, less commercials. Thanks to Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. Chaz and AJ News.
All right, where's Steve Perry from Journey been? Why did he leave the band?
Why?
And that guy who revived a squirrel.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
We actually have audio on this one, so that's all coming up. Let's start with a local story. Distress call yesterday morning. A man told a Stratford 911 dispatcher that his boat was taking on water at the mouth of the Houstonic River just after 9 a.m. Apparently, they lost power. They went out to go fishing.
Right.
And then the engine wouldn't start just as they were anchoring. And the waves started knocking the boat into the rocks. And next thing you know, water's being, coming in the cracks of the boat. And
That's never good.
Oh, never good. So Marco Setti of Bridgeport is an extremely thankful boater today.
Yes.
They said they weren't worried because they had their life jackets on, which is a good thing when you're out in a boat because you never know what's going to happen.
Always.
If you do get knocked out and you end up in the water, you do want to be floating.
Right.
Until you wake up. You don't want to wake up dead.
Exactly right.
You want to wake up floating.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Where do those angels come from? Yeah.
That's the wrong side of the bed.
Yeah.
You want that.
Yeah, so he was saved, he was soaking wet, and he's happy to be alive today.
There you go.
Very
Awesome.
good.
Nice.
Happy story.
So
Hopefully it
he's
wasn't
never
very
had a
sharp.
problem with the boat before.
Right. Until now.
Just
They had
yourself.
plenty of fuel.
Oh.
Just right at the right moment, they tried to anchor, and the motor decided to stop.
It was like, no.
Yeah, I can't go on. I can't go on. I'm sorry.
Apparently there's some, cell phone footage of this.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh.
Because you always got to whip your phone out.
Exactly.
Yeah, I might die. Let's record this.
Why not?
Yeah.
People got to see it. Need some likes.
And then this was recorded. I didn't know. I heard this story a couple of days ago. We didn't get a chance to do it, but now we have some audio on it. Did you hear about that guy who, revived a squirrel?
Just finding out.
I did.
Yeah, I heard about it over the weekend, and then I thought, all right, just another nut. Squirrel nut. Police in Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, shared a video of a man using CPR to revive a squirrel. It was not responding after being struck by a car. Are you kidding me?
Aww.
Little squirrel.
Do what everyone else does. You keep going.
Just keep going.
I say try. Save the squirrel.
The video begins with the officers arriving on the scene and ends with the man sharing high fives with them as the squirrel is resuscitated.
Is he giving the CPR? I think it is. Look at him. What happened?
Gonna run it over a little bit.
Did you?
Yeah, so you know.
Oh, I'm sorry. This stops right here. Okay, let's get up. How many fingers am I holding up? You hear this guy?
Right.
Ran it over a little bit.
Just a little.
What do you mean you ran it over a little bit?
Yeah.
Just like what one part?
It means it's not road pizza.
I ran it
Right.
over a
Right.
little bit.
Its intestines are coming out of its mouth right now. So.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
They made a little bit, right.
That makes sense.
I see.
Gonna run it over a little bit.
Did you?
Yeah, so you know. Try to help it out.
Is he squished anywhere?
Try to help it out.
The cop asked a good question, though.
Is it
Investigation.
squished anywhere?
Is it squished anywhere?
Yeah.
He'll be detective in Brooklyn, Minnesota.
Okay.
Is he squished anywhere?
No, I can't.
Flip him over on his, yeah.
Back.
If the tire didn't hit him, he probably just got,
I think I scared him.
tumbled, from the pressure of the car. He's coming around now.
Yeah, he's good.
Put you in for a life-saving award.
There
There he goes!
Oh my God.
He saved his life, dude!
Good today.
Hey, what's your
Hi,
name?
guys. I'm Chris. Nice to meet you.
Have a good day, man.
Hey, you too. Thank you.
Meanwhile, in Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, people being robbed.
It's Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. What could go wrong?
Right. Wow.
I guess if you have a chance to have a positive moment, you're just going to enjoy it.
This would be their moment on cops.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that happens.
Bad boy,
bad boy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when squirrel is out on you?
That'd be funny if that squirrel woke up, gave him the finger, and then ran off.
Honoring the men and women of
bit him.
Brooklyn, Minnesota Police Force.
Like bit him on the lip. Now he has a squirrel on his lip and he's running around.
Right.
And then he gets hit by a car.
Right. Right.
And the squirrel runs off.
Right. Now the squirrel tries to get him CPR.
But his little hands are too small.
He's got to jump up and down.
So
on his
other
belly.
squirrels are jumping on his chest. And
He's
it's like a squirrel. It's like a squirrel dance party.
No, they're running up the tree like in a conga line, jumping off the tree onto his belly to give him
Exactly.
Like a wrestling move.
Exactly.
Flying
Right.
elbow.
Pile drive.
I don't know. I see them all over the road now, dead. It's very sad. You know, they're going bananas trying to collect their food.
Yeah.
Well, stop being so slow.
Yeah. You know what it is?
Still
They're not
solution to
slow.
the
They get
animal
across their,
problems.
it's when they could just keep going and then they turn back. That's when they get hit.
They are very bad decision makers.
Yeah. It's like this way, that way, this way.
I don't know.
Did it occur to you that maybe it dropped something that it needed, like my wallet?
And you know, did it ever occur to anyone that the squirrel may have just woken up by itself?
Maybe.
I think he did valiant efforts right there. I think the man deserves a medal.
It's those people, and we've read these stories so many times. They're like, they see a turtle crossing the road, so they pull over, they get out to save the turtle. They get hit by a car and die.
But the turtle goes ricocheting off to the
right.
woods. And the turtle lives today.
Yeah, no, the turtle's somewhere upside down spinning.
Totally fine.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Thank God I had this show.
I'm going to be so dizzy later.
Too bad that other guy didn't.
Oh, crap, I'm dizzy.
Yeah, if that other guy had a shell, then he might be okay. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's a nice story.
It's a nice story.
Yeah, feel good. Feel good.
Feel good.
Yeah, feel good.
I can't remember the last headline that came out of that area.
I feel warm and fuzzy. Yeah.
Never even heard
Yeah,
of the
I didn't even know
area.
it was existed.
Oh, yeah. Think about that guy's life now. He's in a bar. Hey, you're that guy that freaking saved the squirrel.
Yep. All the chicks will be going to me. Oh, you're that guy, aren't you?
totally.
You're the squirrel guy, aren't you?
Girls love it.
I'm feeling weak in the knees. I make pass out.
That part
See
of
that? See that?
He's the local hero.
Get some squirrel tail.
Geese. If you saw a goose on the side of the road, like just hit by a car, would you try to revive it, AJ?
I would try and revive it. I would
Yeah?
try for any animal. Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Pam?
Yeah, I like the geese.
Yeah. Well,
You don't have to ask me, Chaz. You know where
Yeah,
I
we
stand.
You would probably hit it.
what would you do, Phil? You would make sure it's dead.
I'd take pictures of it, and then I'd make it the background on my phone.
Right. No, but let's just say it's half alive on the side of the road.
I think I'd watch it die. I wouldn't help it.
You wouldn't even help it.
I wouldn't help it. I wouldn't kill it more. I wouldn't help it either. I'd watch it slowly die. Like, that would give
You'd
me
watch
more
it
gratification.
Now, what if it started coming back? Like it started
I'm
getting
better.
up and shaking
getting
it
stronger.
up.
Getting better.
Well, then I'd have to go back into my car and find the heaviest object that I have. And I wouldn't throw it at it. I'd just like put it on top of it so it couldn't fly away.
Oh my god.
You're a sick man.
The fact that you thought that.
Nerdy white producer boy, that kind of listens to his mother. When Canadian geese are ever in town, wants to put them all to sleep. He hates to poop on the ground. Says that they are the spawn of Satan. If they're in the road, you know he'll mow them right down. Leave their bodies in the street. That boy is pretty violent. He wants to kill the geese. The kind of guy you read about in horror magazines. We think he's pretty up. He's renting every week. Someday he's gonna lose it and snap off all their beaks. He's not right. Too uptight. You dynamite, maybe. Yeah. Phil hates all the geese. All those geese. It's pretty creepy. Yow. Wants to kill the geese. Will not cease. Since he was a little boy, has a Canadian geese hatred. Even Daddy beat one once with a red apple. Hit it square right on its head. The world is better off, he said. We could kill them who would miss them. Plan to feed the carcass to the homeless. Get them all something to eat. That boy's pretty violent.
He wants to kill the geese.
That kind of guy you read about
In horror magazines.
We think he's pretty up.
He's renting every week.
Someday he's gonna lose it
And snap off all their beaks.
He's not right. Too uptight. You dynamite, maybe. Yeah.
Hey, 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 hey! He hates all the geese. All those geese.
It's pretty creepy. Yow.
Is that him?
Want to kill the geese.
Oh. I thought he was driving a car towards the geese.
The swarm got him.
No, they're afraid of me.
So
They're
Phil's
away.
the subject of the song.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Steve Perry, he left Journey, just gone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, they found a karaoke singer and went on without him, and they seem fine.
Literally.
For years now.
Till the disc runs out, yeah.
But Steve Perry's like the cicadas.
Yes.
Right? All of a sudden, they're
7
back.
years later, here he is.
Yeah. So he was on Good Morning America yesterday, and he talked about the decision to walk away from music and Journey.
The truth is I had no choice. I was truly burned out. My emotion and my passion that I discovered for music and singing when I was about 6, 7 years old, I couldn't find it anymore. I was still singing good, but I wasn't connecting with it. And as a result of it, I kept getting more empty in my heart. And I was getting really worried. In fact, it was scaring the hell out of me, to be honest. That coupled with the touring schedule and the fatigue and that experience I just explained was too much. I had to stop.
Stop.
Hmm.
I zoned out.
He has a new album back.
Yep.
A new album, solo album.
Yep.
All right.
That's
Sounds like
here again.
everyone's excited.
Yep.
Yes, Steve Perry.
Steve Perry.
Oh, Sherry Part 2.
I like that song, Oh Sherry.
I'm good.
Oh, Perry.
Steve Perry, Oh Sherry.
Right.
All right, no one's excited about Steve Perry or why he left.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice back, though.
Excellent. Glad I did that story.
Nice guy.
Chaz
Someone out
DJ
there
the
is.
Morning, 99.1 PLR.
Home in the valley, home in the city. Home isn't pretty, ain't no home for me. Home in the darkness, home on the highway. Home isn't my way, home I'll never be. Burn out the day, burn out the night. I can't see no reason to put up a fight. I'm living for giving the devil his due. And I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you. Time is the essence. Time is the season. Time ain't no reason. Got no time to slow. Time everlasting. Time to play B-sides. Time ain't on my side. Time I'll never know. Burn out the day. Burn out the night. I'm not the one to tell you what's wrong or what's right. I've seen sons that were freezing and lives that were through.
Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR. Dumbass news coming up. Don't step on this guy's toes. Because you have a problem, a real problem.
Huge.
Huge. But also, you'll have a viral video that'll get played in Dumbass News. And then we'll have a state police officer, a trooper in studio. State trooper stories.
Yay.
Oh, and we have some good ones. That's coming up at the bottom of the hour. What do you have, Phil?
Chaz and AJ's Sports Report. Well, the Yankees had a lot to cheer about last night before the game started. This was the Red Sox being announced before the game. A standing ovation for David Price. That was the losing pitcher in Game 2. The Yankees teed off on him, and that was the only time that the Bronx sounded like they were having a good time last night.
Really?
Because the rest of the game was just an absolute nightmare. A 16-1 drubbing by the Red Sox. They couldn't do anything wrong at the plate. They were just scoring at will, it felt like. Brock Holt was the first player, I believe, in Major League history to hit for the cycle. Here are all of his 4 hits.
First ball swinging Brock Holt, a base hit. And the singles continue to come for the Red Sox. 2 on for Holt, and a line drive, fair ball, into the corner it goes. More runs are coming in for Boston. Pierce trying to score from first. He is in. On his way to third is Holt. It's a 2 RBI triple. Can you believe this? 10-0 Boston. That was driven into right center field. Brock Holt. And on the chase, that is going to bounce up and out. Have a night, Brock Holt.
So at this point, he's got a single, a triple, and a double. So coming up for later at bats, you could tell they knew they were winning the game, and he is just swinging for the fences. So he connects on one finally to complete the cycle.
That ball's ripped down the right field line. That is a fair ball home run, and the cycle for Brock Holt. He hits for the cycle in a postseason game. History for Brock Holt.
Whoop-de-damn-do! When it's 14-1, what do you want them to talk about?
How about tomorrow's game?
Anything interesting?
Yeah.
Talk about tomorrow's game.
Somebody from the Yankees, one of the players said, well, it's no different than losing 4-3. You still lose. No, it's a difference.
It's different because they torched their entire bullpen. They beat their ace, so now they don't have Luis Severino. At one point last night, the Yankees were so low on pitching, they had their backup catcher come in and throw pitches in the game. Yeah. Austin Romine pitched for the Yankees last night. That's how bad it was.
Was that a tactic to save someone?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They're like, well, no one else is doing anything, so if we're just going to let them tee off, let's bring in someone that we don't need for the rest of the series.
The ticket taker.
Yeah, exactly. Just
Jesus.
an absolute nightmare for
You
the
got the
Yankees.
security guy throwing the ball
Is
now?
that the beer vendor?
Wait a minute, that's the guy in the parking lot.
I gave that guy $20 earlier.
That guy was drunk in the stairwell.
He was wearing a Yankees polo. What's going on?
There's the homeless guy from the end of the corner.
The guy with the flute.
It says, we'll pitch. We'll pitch for food.
Yeah, we need him. Sign him up.
Oh, what a disaster.
Absolute disaster. Game 4's tonight, so it's not even like they get a day to get their heads together and figure out what went wrong. They got to go right back and play tonight.
Anyone listening that was there last night, and what time did the crowd start thinning out?
I mean,
like, were you watching the game? Did it look like they were leaving early?
Yeah. At the end of the 4th inning, it was 10-0. So, I think once Severino came out of the game and it was 10-0, they were like, goodbye. That's the Yankees lineup. They won 100 games. They can score runs. They set a major league record during the regular season for most home runs by a team over one season. So, they can score. It just wasn't happening.
Yeah, I don't think you start, if you're a Red Sox fan, I don't think you feel good until, the 7th, 8th, because it's happened.
Yeah.
It's happened. They've rallied, and it's like, what the hell? Of course the Yankees kill my night.
If there's a ballpark where you can make up that run deficit in a hurry, it's Yankee Stadium. It's a hitter's ballpark. Let's just put it that way. So it just was not happening for the Yankees. And the Red Sox had all of the cards. They're like, we're going to leave our starter in Nate Eovaldi for as long as he can go, and he just did great. I think even if he gave up 5 or 6 runs, they're like, we're just going to let you go because we need to give our bullpen a rest. It was the perfect situation for the Red Sox to rebound after a terrible loss in Game 2.
And, the real torture is today for Yankee fans when you go to work, and then these people who, have never played baseball in their life are like, yeah, we really did. No, you didn't.
No.
It wasn't we.
Yeah.
It wasn't
They.
we.
They,
It
not
had
you.
nothing to do with it.
Not you. Get back.
Nothing.
Sit in your cubicle.
Zero.
Sit down.
Yeah, the Red Sox had 18 hits as a team last night. And that's not just Severino. That was everybody. They brought Lance Lynn out of the bullpen for some reason. The Yankees have this great bullpen, these guys that strike people out. And Aaron Boone is like, yeah, I'm going to skip all these guys. I'm going to go with another starter who's like a fly ball pitcher with the bases loaded and nobody out. So it's no wonder they scored 7 runs in the 4th inning.
Yeah, people blaming Aaron Boone. And then, the other sideshow to this was the ump.
Yeah, Angel Hernandez at first base. A ton of challenged calls. You can do that now. They have video replay, and 3 of those calls were actually overturned. So every time it seemed like he called someone safe, they were out, and every time he called someone out, they were safe.
Oh,
And at one
Professor
point,
Backwards.
it really looked like he was just guessing. He was trying to make jokes with the players, so Luke Voigt is the first baseman for the Yankees. He was called out on a play and then was ruled safe, and he came back out, and he's looking at him like, what the hell's going on with you tonight? And he's like, don't worry, I'll get the next one right. And then like 2 plays later,
Admitted
it's
it.
another replay. And it's like, man, it's a nightmare for this guy. Like every time he makes a call, you could just tell the managers like, yep, we're gonna challenge that one.
So now he doesn't get to be an ump.
That's not true at all.
Right? No, I mean, wouldn't you in the NFL, if you screw up, you don't get into the playoffs.
He's already here. That's like, he's already on for this series. He'll be out there again tonight.
Let his guide dog call it.
Jesus.
The dog says out.
Yeah, no, they have their crew, and he's on it, and he'll be out there.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that seems to make sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
Chaz and AJ Sports.
Chaz, AJ, mornings. Thanks to Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. 99.1 PLR.
I hate spending more money than I have to. I'm very cheap. I hate when I hear about my friends overspending. It makes me so mad. So that's why you need to switch your cell service for real. And it's a big deal right now because big news, Metro PCS is now Metro by T-Mobile. And here's why you need to switch to Metro by T-Mobile. Now their new plans have unlimited high-speed data, and that is all month long. So you're going to be on the best network because Metro by T-Mobile is on the T-Mobile network. So you're going to have access to the most advanced LTE network in the U.S. So do it today. Switch to Metro by T-Mobile and enjoy unlimited high-speed data all month long, all on the T-Mobile network. Check out the new Metro by T-Mobile today and discover the smarter way to get unlimited. Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. During congestion, the fraction of customers using greater than 35 gigs per month may notice reduced speeds, and Metro customers may notice reduced speeds versus some T-Mobile customers. Video streams at 480p, coverage not available in some areas. See store for details and terms and conditions.
Did you hear the news? Metro PCS is now Metro by T-Mobile. Now you get new plans with unlimited high-speed data all month long, all on the T-Mobile network. Check out the new Metro by T-Mobile today and discover the smarter way to get unlimited. Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. During congestion, the fraction of customers using greater than 35 gigs per month may notice reduced speeds, and Metro customers may notice reduced speeds versus some T-Mobile customers. Video streams at 480p. Coverage not available in some areas. See store for details and terms and conditions.
Metro PCS is now Metro by T-Mobile. Switch and get on the same network as T-Mobile, the most advanced LTE network in the U.S. Metro by T-Mobile, that's genius. Coverage not available in some areas. Metro customers may notice reduced speeds versus some T-Mobile customers. See store for details and terms and conditions.
More Chaz, more AJ, less commercials. Thanks to Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. Chaz and AJ weather.
Chaz and AJ, early warning weather. The clouds, fog, and drizzle this morning leaves. It says, see ya. Hasta la vista, baby. Becomes partly sunny, warm and muggy later on today with a high near 80, 68 now in West Haven.
Naugatuck.
What time is it leaving?
Doesn't say exactly. But it's going to have a healthy breakfast first and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, good.
Go for a run.
Lazy day, yeah.
Gotcha.
We got an accident working in Naugatuck Route 8 going southbound by exit 25. This one is taking out the left lane. You got some delays working from 28. Chester seeing some volume 84 westbound between 26 and 23. Fairfield County 95 going southbound. You still got some volume working 27 Bridgeport heading down into Southport. That's your Chaz and AJ traffic.
It's time for Chaz and AJ Dumbass News.
Thank you, Alan.
Dumbass.
When you see a dumbass in the news, send it to dumbassnews at ChazandAJinthemorning.com.
Yeah!
Step on this guy's toes and you got a problem. A real problem.
Huge.
Huge.
Ow.
Right, Drew?
This is a big problem. Big time problem. Huge.
But you also have a viral video.
Cool.
Okay.
So it's always, when something bad happens, you got to get your phone out.
Half full, yeah.
Right. And here's some audio.
His damn toes. See what that feels like.
A little crowded. It's okay.
Run your damn mouth.
This is just the beginning. So they're all on a packed train car.
Right.
Oh.
Someone got their toes stepped on, which, it happens. So
Exactly.
you just have to relax.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, not so much.
No.
Step on his feet. You stepped on mine. I apologize. No apologize. Step on his feet. There ain't no apology. Let him feel what the NFL gonna feel like.
What?
Step on my damn corn.
Wait, did he say
NFL?
make you feel what the NFL feels like?
Right.
That's what it sounded like.
Right. Did that happen a lot?
I guess so. When you're on the
can you play
field
that?
with all those other guys, maybe.
Does F stand for feet?
Can you play that again?
Step on his feet. There ain't no apology. Let him feel what the NFL gonna feel like. Step on my damn corns again.
Step on my damn corns again.
He said corns?
Corns.
Go ahead.
No wonder he's bitching.
Step on my damn corns again. Woo!
I
Now
thought it
step
was a
on
toe.
his feet.
So he has 6 toes on each foot.
Apparently so.
Woo!
5 plus a corn.
You
Woo!
pull your shoe off?
Woo!
He seems happy about it now.
This is what travel does to people.
It does. Delirious.
Woo! Woo! Now step on his feet. Seriously. Step on my damn toes. My toes.
So if you're all, you're in a crowded train car and this is happening, what do? You just kind of look the other way, right?
You do.
No eye contact.
No.
I love this guy.
You want to
He's
kind of
funny.
look over every now and then and see if he pulls a knife out.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem violent. I think I'd be doing the same thing. I'd be like, yeah, you go, man. I'm enjoying this. This is like a free show right now.
I'm going to step on it again. Watch
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, that's fun.
Excuse me.
What do you flubble?
What do you say?
I think he looked at him, and then they made eye contact, and the minute they made eye contact, he was like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. That's just what happened.
It's a flubble.
Yeah.
On my damn toes. My toes. On purpose, too. Step on his feet.
Does he?
No, so yeah, now he's pointing at everybody else that's on the shuttle. He's like, why don't you step on his feet?
Right.
Yeah,
Step on his feet.
I'd be like, okay.
Why is it just me?
Right. Make it a party.
Was he wearing flip-flops?
Yes, so at one point he takes him off.
Oh.
Ah.
That's when I was like, all right, now I'm out. Put your shoe back on.
Yeah. And then I'd say,
Yeah, we got ours in our lap.
Step on his feet. See that damn toe, say? Step on his damn toe. Step on mine.
Nah, see, this isn't fun. This is like, just shut up.
Right. Right. You made your point.
I don't like being on here in the first place, and I got to hear you complain the whole time.
Right.
Let's open a window and let's all push them out.
It is what it is.
There he
falling.
goes.
Here comes the train.
Goodbye.
The train says. Cop says.
The college girl taking a selfie says, it would have been funny.
Funny.
Yeah. Fuck you.
No.
This stop is the station. Please
That's some cheap
There's some cheapies up here.
Now he's taking his shoe off. So now it almost looks like he's taking it off and he wants the guy to sign it for him. Like
What?
he's holding it towards him. I'm like, what do you want him to? He's not going to take it from you. Like, what do you want him to do?
Yeah, you got to go.
Right.
All right,
Just
dude.
get off the
Hey,
train.
relax.
Just get out.
Take a cab next time.
Just let's pull the doors open and just push you out. Hopefully you'll hit a pole on the way out.
Right.
Woo! Dong.
And he tries to get everybody on his side here.
Hey, what I'm gonna do? What?
Car wash? Hey!
He's one of the world stars.
This gonna make YouTube.
All right, hold on. That is car wash,
Yeah.
by the way.
Oh my God, it really is.
Oh my God.
All right, let's try. You ready?
Hold on. Yeah. Hold on
I
one
don't know
second.
if this is going to start as soon as I press it, but we'll figure it out. All right, 3, 2, go.
Hey, what I'm gonna do?
Doing hand claps.
All right, did you find it?
You got it.
All right, 3, 2, go.
It's it. It's it.
It's washed up all right.
Wow.
There we go.
Oh my God.
What's this guy doing stepping on someone's feet? You may not ever had corns.
Wow.
Woo! Hey, James Brown like.
Seriously.
I love this.
Step on my damn poop. Let him feel what the NFL folks in the field like. Step on his feet. There ain't no apology.
I think we made him a star.
I think we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, state trooper stories. Trooper Boya Jepolis is in next. I think I got his name right.
Yeah.
Chaz and AJ PLR.
You show us everything you've got. You keep on dancing like the room gets hot. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. And you say you wanna go for a spin. The party's just begun, we'll let you in. And you drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. You keep on shouting, you keep on shouting. Come on! Wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. Wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. Wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. Wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. You keep on saying you've been mine for a while. You're looking fancy and I like your style. And you drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. And you show us everything you've got. But baby, baby, that's quite a lot. And you drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. You keep on shouting, you keep on shouting. I can't hear you. Wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. Wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. Wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. Wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. Keep on shouting, you keep on shouting. What? Wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. Wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. Wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. Wanna rock and roll all night and party every day.
Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR. Let's do this because the first story that we hear is going to be one of those, I would have got away with it if, right?
Yeah.
So if you have a story like that, I would have gotten away with it if. Call that in, 1-877-764-2535. We'll give you something really cool. Everyone on gets in the running for something really cool.
Cool.
Sweet.
1-877-764-2535. Welcome to Trooper First Class, Dimitri Boagopoulos.
Very good.
No.
Very good.
Very good.
Out of the car, sir.
Boagopoulos.
Out of the car,
There you go.
sir. That's it.
Boagopoulos.
Out of the car, sir.
Yeah.
Follow the pen, sir.
Is that it?
Out of the car.
That would be a good test.
It would be. Yeah, pronounce
You
my name.
point to your name tag and
Right.
say, pronounce this.
And first, just put the cuffs on me, man.
Thank you for what you do. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
How long have
Thank
you
you.
been a trooper?
Almost 12 years.
Really?
Yeah.
My God, he looks like a boy.
I know.
I'll take
Baby.
it.
I'll start when he was 5.
They say 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. First day.
Wow.
So we want to talk about this one story where the guy dropped some weed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So going back more than a few years now, actually, I'm working out of one of the barracks, and it was a busy night. And a lot of people were getting bonded out, and it's not uncommon to have multiple people come as like a, I don't know, support network.
That's weird. A busy night at the State Trooper Barracks. I would think most of it is speeding tickets now. So what are you picking people up doing what?
No.
Is this one of those barracks where you guys are kind of like, you're covering the whole town?
Out of all of our barracks, we get involved in a lot. So this particular barracks is one of the busiest ones in the state, so it's not uncommon on a weekend. You got 3-4 people in this. The cells get loaded up. It happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a common misconception.
Is it the same people too? Normally,
it's funny. I worked out of one of our highway barracks, and I would never thought that there would be regulars, but yeah, there are regulars. So
You again.
Hey,
Bill.
Jim, how you doing?
Hey, Bill, what's going on?
Hi, Trooper Boyadopoulos.
Let me guess.
You know you're a regular when you could pronounce his last name.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
Nailed it.
Or you give a nickname like Boy.
All right.
So yeah,
what happened?
we're working, and like I said, there's a bunch of people come in to bond them out. So one of the people stood out because he's wearing head to toe red, and he's actually a pretty large individual.
Santa.
My God, it was the Kool-Aid guy.
Right, exactly. That was my thought exactly. And it's funny
Bust through a wall?
you got your two-way mirror that you're looking through, and there's all the cameras in the lobby, and we're just looking at him, and the guy's just standing there, not even doing anything other than just standing there. And I'm like, okay. So finally, the guy gets bonded out. They all leave, and we kind of look over, and we see this big bag. And I mean, it's a pretty big bag, too, more than like your average sandwich bag, sitting on the floor underneath the bench. And we're like, what is that? So we go walk. I'm like, all right, somebody must have dropped something. Again, not uncommon. And we go over, and sure enough, it's a big bag of weed.
See, Santa left present.
Wow.
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Merry Christmas.
You've been a very, very good trooper.
He sat on his lap and asked for it.
Sport that up there, trooper boy. Little harsh.
Santa likes weed.
He does.
So
when you say big, how big?
Like I said, picture your average sandwich bag, the next size up, and almost full. Now,
Wow.
That's a decent amount of
Big.
weed.
It wouldn't
That's a lot.
Have a wager by any chance, please.
So I mean, we're looking at it, we're like, you got to be kidding me right now. So of course we go back and we look at the camera, and then lo and behold, the Kool-Aid guy was the guy who dropped it.
Right.
Oh,
So
wow.
we're like, all right, we got to find out who Kool-Aid guy is.
Right.
So we start kind of doing what we do, trying to figure it out.
We're going to call him Santa.
We're going to call him Santa.
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 All right.
Yeah, Santa
So
works, yeah.
we try to figure out, if Santa wanted his present back. So we're looking around, and all of a sudden, lo and behold, the front door's open, and in comes Santa, and everything stops. Now, this is a busy dispatch center, and everything just stops, and everybody kind of looks over in awe.
It's like, oh my God, we were looking for it. Look at this. We would have never found this
Must
guy.
be Christmas Eve.
I mean, I guess his ears are ringing. I don't know.
Right.
But
Yeah.
he comes back in, and
Did I drop an elf?
Why?
and we're watching him, and we're like, this can't
Reindeer
be.
food.
Now, mind you, the bag has been removed at this point, and we're like, we couldn't help but just watch. It was like being at a zoo, and this guy is like casually kind of strolling around, looking around, like somebody like me just now waiting in your lobby, just kind of looking around.
Just looking around.
Is he whistling?
What we got?
So it's obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah, whistling
Twiddling his thumbs.
Santa tunes.
I dropped my comb.
Right?
Yeah, I'm looking for my comb.
I just dropped
in between
my
his
weed.
big side steps, he
Looking
kind of
in
just
the-
look under a bench real quick, and then kind of go back to what he was doing, and then, lean in, look at a picture on the wall, then look back at another bench.
You wouldn't have any cookies by any chance, would you? Santa's kind of hungry. By the way, did I drop an elf in a bag by any chance? Something green? It may look like somebody told you, but it's actually elf mix.
It was a gift for a child, yeah.
I gotta go elf up later on.
If only we had you there during this moment, it would be great. So
that's hysterical.
Wow.
So now we're like, okay, now it's time to do our job. So 2 people come in through the 2 side doors in the front, and I go around the front of the building.
I love this, the reveal.
Yeah.
It's like the reality show.
Right.
So the 2 doors open, and he kind of just glances over, and then just takes a big casual turn towards the front, as if he didn't see them, and just kind of like starts casually strolling.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'm going to leave now.
Right.
I'll see you guys later.
Santa Claus is leaving the town.
On to the next house.
Yep.
I come up, and that's when I'm come to the front doors, and he sees me, and then again, whoop, and then kind of turns around, and then there's the other 2, and then, of course, we're just like kind of, hi.
Hi, how you doing? What are you doing here?
I mean, the man is just downpouring sweat. It looked like he just came in from a monsoon.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
And then, of course, at first, it wasn't his, and then...
He rolled. I already rolled on Rudolph, actually, first. He
said, of course, look at Rudolph. He's got a lit nose, for Christ's sake. You should probably bust him a DUI.
So he gets arrested?
Yes, yeah, that ended up happening. So he eventually admitted that it was his. We had the camera footage anyway, but he was kind enough to at least
Did you
make
have
it
to
easier.
show him the footage to get him to admit it, or you told him that you had footage?
Yeah, we kind of did what we do. We talked to them a bit, and then eventually he realized, like, you know what, it's better to just not make this longer than it has to
So
be.
what's the tactic there? Why do you ask him first before you just say, we got you, we got footage. Let's not even have this conversation.
Well, sometimes you give the opportunity to let people...
Because you never know what they're going to say?
Well,
like, so, what do you think we're going to tell you?
Right.
I don't know. I didn't murder that lady.
It's the first time
I don't know how that lady got in my trunk. Oh, well, I was going to talk to you about weed. But now, since you said that, let's take a look in your trunk.
It's the first time Santa got watched. I've been quite naughty.
Yeah, I normally watch. All right, yeah, call in any story where you would have gotten away with it unless... 1-877-764-2535.
This is 99.1 PLR on less commercials. Thanks to Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius.
Did you hear the news? Metro PCS is now Metro by T-Mobile. Now you get new plans with unlimited high-speed data all month long. All on the T-Mobile network. Check out the new Metro by T-Mobile today and discover the smarter way to get unlimited. Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. During congestion, the fraction of customers using greater than 35 gigs per month may notice reduced speeds, and Metro customers may notice reduced speeds versus some T-Mobile customers. Video streams at 480p. Coverage not available in some areas. See store for details and terms and conditions.
More Chaz, more AJ, less commercials. Thanks to Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. Chaz and AJ weather.
Chaz and AJ, early warning weather, clouds and fog and drizzles. We're going to be partly sunny, warm, and muggy later on today with a high near 80. So there you go. Early start, lousy, finishing nice. Beautiful. 68 now in Guilford.
In West Haven, we have a disabled vehicle. This is taken out the left lane, 95 southbound, approaching exit 43, causing some delays from 45. Meriden announcing some volume on the parkway going northbound. It's between Miller Ave and 91. And Fairfield County, it's just a slow go there, 95 going southbound. Fairfield into Norwalk. That's your Chaz and AJ traffic.
All right, call in any story you have where you would have gotten away with it unless, and then you ended up getting caught. Or if you're on the law enforcement side, they would have gotten away with it if.
Smooth.
1-877-764-2535. Trooper First Class, Dimitri Boyajopoulos in studio. How do they do? Yeah, good.
I'm not used to that.
Pam spelt it out. Jopoulos.
I asked Dimitri.
Yep.
I asked him to do that. I was like, you got to give me the pronunciation. There's no way none of us are getting it.
Mark in the oil truck.
Good morning, gang.
Hey, good morning.
Hello.
Back in the 70s, when I was in high school, in my town, there was a place where there was animals kept, and there was a newspaper article about these 4 baby raccoons. They were really cute, really cool. So I decided that I wanted to go up and borrow them.
You wanted to borrow the raccoons.
Right, just the weekend, right.
Yeah, I borrowed them. So I brought them home, and by the way, baby raccoon poop, you can't get it off the floor.
Gotcha.
Why?
So I had them for 3 or 4 days. My girlfriend kept coming over. You know, she really liked them, whatnot. So I let her take to home just for a day. And I wouldn't have got caught if she hadn't got her father's ties and took him out for a walk.
She what? Took her father's tie? Like a necktie?
Correct, as a leash.
For the raccoons to walk.
Because he's a dapper gentleman.
Right.
Yep, walked them out in her neighborhood, and they
Wait,
called the
one
police.
at a time?
Nope, two.
Huh?
One on each end of the tie?
No, two ties.
2 ties. 2 raccoons.
A tie for each raccoon.
One odd story.
What
What the hell is going on here?
No,
How does this have to do
They found Santa's bag, apparently.
Is the most bizarre. I didn't think. I thought it would be like, yeah, we were going to steal wheels. Then we went back for the lug nuts, and then the cops were there when we went back for the lug nuts.
Sounds like you've been smoking, young boy.
Never in my wildest dream would I imagine stolen raccoons and neckties.
Right.
No, borrowed.
Yes,
neckties.
borrowed. Yes, right.
Borrowed.
How did you get caught?
Well, she was walking in her neighborhood, and one of their neighbors called the police. They saw the raccoons and knew what the story was, because they put in the paper they were stolen.
That was APB on the raccoons. Gotcha. Those little drawings of Rocky.
What town was this? What year was it?
1974.
Oh, God. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, there was good weed back then.
I don't even think they kept track of things back then.
They didn't know.
Right.
Okay, so. Well, you would have got away with it, but yeah.
What do you think, Trooper?
I think that's probably one of the weirdest things I would have had to go to.
Yeah, what would you do?
How do you do with the
write that
raccoons once you
report up?
catch them?
Yeah.
Can you imagine you're like walking your dog and then this lady's walking towards you? You're like, are those neckties? Are those raccoons?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Am I high right now? I haven't even read that.
I think
what the
someone
hell is my
spiked
coffee?
breakfast.
Since it's like, nope. You're pulling your dog back. You're like, we're not going over there.
Yeah, no.
He didn't even register for the tickets. He just hung up on us
Yep.
just now.
I've said too much.
Yeah.
We're going to catch him lying. That's why.
That's the most. I wonder if he was, that story has to be true because you can't make something
You
like
cannot.
that.
No, I believe him.
You had another story where this is, most people say they do this, but this guy actually did it. It was after an accident.
Yeah, I'm going to actually have to pause for a second just because it's get into the story. I got to make sure you don't have to hit the dump button on me.
Oh, gotcha. Right.
So,
choose words
You
carefully,
could use
yes.
the word dump.
Yeah,
Right.
that's a word.
Yeah.
Actually, it's kind of
Or the
ironic.
letter S.
Right.
So, newer trooper I am. I'm going down to an accident. Now, this was an actual highway thing. So, we go down there, and it's a rollover accident. We got a brand new guy coming on the way, because pretty much we send the new guys to everything as well. So, as I get there, I see this...
It's like a waiter, a new waiter. He's got a shadow.
Oh, yeah, they're going to everything.
Right.
They ride with somebody, and just, we're sending them all over the place. To
Right.
make sure they get all the exposure, if you will. So, we get down there, and thankfully, it was a relatively calm scene. It was... truck's rolled over, and there's a guy standing next to it, and he's just, all frazzled, understandably. He's like, oh. It's like, go over, and he's walking kind of funny. So I'm like, maybe he hurt his leg. So I'm like,
car
hey.
rolled over.
Yeah,
that's
truck's
true.
still upside down, So I'm like, all right, hey, you how you doing? You okay? And he's like, oh, man. It's like, I essed my pants. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah. He's like, your truck rolled over. I probably would have done the same.
Yeah,
I
but
would've
it
been
kept its
scared,
load.
Yeah, like it's a saying. Yeah.
And the guy's like, no, you don't understand. It's like, coming down the road, hit the brakes don't work, hit the guardrail, rolled over, essed my pants.
Right. So there were skid marks on the scene after all.
No, you don't understand. I'm going to bring you through the chain of events.
Right.
One step at a time.
Right.
Are you writing this down?
So I'm kind of like,
Yeah, check
Put
the
this in
rear.
your report.
Check
Bad
the
to
rear.
worse to where I am right now.
Truck flips, pants S.
The typist for now for what just happened.
I was 2 pounds lighter earlier, okay? You get it? Wow.
So yeah, he turns around and because now I'm getting it, obviously, and he turns around and he's like, see? And he shows me this. It's like, And I mean, it was not a pretty sight. I mean, he was swamped right through. And
down a leg.
You are so not riding in my car, sir.
Where does he go?
As he's showing me this, and as my eyes are kind of just like, uh-oh, then the new guy is actually pulling up with his field training officer, and he gets out, and I'm like, all yours, pal.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Take care of it.
Have fun. So, yeah.
That is perfect. All right. 1-877-764-2535. You would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for 1-877-764-2535. Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR. Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR. Jason from North Haven, what do you have?
Hey, what's up? So one day, we're teenagers, probably 17, 18. We go down to the beach in Milford to go smoke some weed. And I'm sitting in the car, I roll up a joint, and I was really proud of the joint. So I get out of the car. I'm showing my friends the joint, and two strangers come walking up off the beach, plain clothes. And they come up to me, ask me how I'm doing. I got this big joint in my mouth, and they pull out a badge, put it in my face, and they're undercover Milford police. So
if you weren't bragging,
right? Look how nice this is rolled, though. Right, it's in the barracks today in a frame.
Even the cops are like, "Wow, this is pretty good."
That's the best I've ever seen. You know,
I've seen a lot of joints.
Right,
this is very good.
Now look what you did over here towards the end. It's really nice. Yeah.
So I hand them the joint, and I knew we were in trouble. They order everybody out of the car except one guy, one of my buddies. He's a big guy. Maybe that's why they left him in there. But they left him in the car, and now they asked they asked me.
Wait. Was he heavy or was he stuck in the car? He was so big.
No. He was a well-built. He was like 6'6", probably 250 pounds. He's just a big guy.
Okay, we're going to leave you in the car.
Yeah, we take a look at it again now. Yeah.
All right, so they're assessing the situation. Leave the big guy in the car.
Yeah.
Let's keep him calm.
Yeah.
So they asked me my hand. I instantly, because I had another bag in my pocket. So they asked me to. I stick my hands in my pocket and clinch it, and then they asked me to put my hands up on the car so that they could search me. I leave the bag cupped in my hand. I put my hands up on the car. Now my hand is covering this bag. It's a small bag. And they search me. And then when they're done, they ask me to turn around, take my hat off. They put up my cigarettes in the hat. And they put it all in the hood. And then they tell me to take my hands off the car and turn around. And the bag is still up on top of the car. Nobody sees it. So
just praying for a breeze.
Yeah.
One was coming.
Well, a little time goes by. And I say, listen, I'm going to be sitting in a holding cell. Do you mind if I smoke a cigarette? And so the cop watching me says, yeah, that's fine. So I turn around and grab a cigarette, and I flick the bag of weed, and it hits the lady. There was a lady cop. Hits the lady cop in the leg. I turn around real fast, and nobody seen me do it. And the cop watching me even vouches for me and says, I've been watching these guys. And so they have no idea where it came from. And
must have fell out of Santa's sleigh flying over the top.
Yeah, he's back.
Jazz, AJ, mornings. Thanks to Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. 99.1 PLR.
So every morning we do Chaz and AJ News, we do Dumbass News, but we should do a new segment called Hey, can save a lot of money. I think that sounds pretty good.
News.
News, exactly. So here's the top story. Metro PCS is now Metro by T-Mobile, but it's more than just a new name because it's Metro by T-Mobile and it comes with awesome new perks. Now their new plans have unlimited high-speed data all month long, plus Metro by T-Mobile is on the T-Mobile network, so you're going to have access to the most advanced LTE network in the U.S. That's a dose of good news. So switch to Metro by T-Mobile today and enjoy unlimited high-speed data all month long, all on the new T-Mobile network. Do it now. Like, don't even go into work. Just go there and check out the new Metro by T-Mobile today and discover the smarter way to get unlimited. Metro by T-Mobile, that's genius. During congestion, the fraction of customers using greater than 35 gigs per month may notice reduced speeds, and Metro customers may notice reduced speeds versus some T-Mobile customers. Video streams at 480p. Coverage not available in some areas. See store for details and terms and conditions.
99.1 PLR, WPLR HD1, New Haven, a connoisseur media station.
Metro PCS is now Metro by T-Mobile. Switch and get on the same network as T-Mobile, the most advanced LTE network in the U.S. Metro by T-Mobile, that's genius. Coverage not available in some areas. Metro customers may notice reduced speeds versus some T-Mobile customers. See store for details and terms and conditions.
More Chaz, more AJ, less commercials. Thanks to Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. Chaz and AJ weather.
Chaz and AJ early warning weather, clouds and fog and drizzle. So saying see ya. Going elsewhere for today, but partly sunny skies, warm and muggy later on today, and a high near 80 is coming back in. It's 6-3 down Wallingford.
In West Haven, we have a disabled vehicle. This is taken out the left lane, 95 southbound, approaching exit 43. You got delays back to Long Wharf in Cheshire. We have emergency road work, Cheshire into Meriden, 691 eastbound between 3 and exit 5. Ansonia hitting the brakes there, Route 8 going southbound. That's heading into Shelton. And then 95 going southbound. You got company still from Southport all the way down into Norwalk. Hartford still working on that crash 91 southbound before exit 27. It's causing about 30 minutes of delays back to the 84 merge. That's your Chaz and AJ traffic.
More Chaz, more AJ, less commercials. Thanks to Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. Chaz and AJ News.
Trooper First Class Dimitri Boyajopoulos in studio. The hurricane's not going to hit us. Right, so that's good news.
Right.
What do you guys do to prepare for that, State Police?
We have a mobile command center that we get ready sometimes, and obviously they give us a call and they give us the heads up of a lot of the obvious, just stock our cruisers, water, food, be prepared to work.
Put the plastic over the hat.
Milk, bread. You have milk and bread in the back of the
right.
cruiser.
You got to get the milk and bread.
No, but they have the plastic over the hat.
Yeah.
Yep.
The plastic over the hat.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's the
I've
rain,
seen that.
The little rain.
Exactly. It's a nice hat. Can't ruin that.
No.
I'll tell you, aside from it being the wind's worst enemy, this hat keeps the rain off your neck.
Yeah.
That's good.
Right.
Yeah, that hat is not great in the wind, right?
No, not at all.
No, it just wants to go.
Yeah.
It does.
So do you have a little chin strap for that or no?
Thankfully, we don't have to wear a chin strap.
Back in
kind
the
of look like the little
70s, you
drummer
had
boy.
the chin strap.
Yeah, like Smokey the Bear.
There's a back strap. It kind of goes around the back of your head.
It did. It was a little marching bandish. Yeah.
When the wind catches your hair, you're attached to it. Like, off
put
it
some
goes.
feathers.
No, those hats are badass.
They
aren't
are.
I mean,
They are.
it's like another level of seriousness.
It's the switch.
Isn't it?
It's that hat goes on, the switch is on.
Now, no other police department in the state, no local police departments can wear those, right? Orange used to have them years ago, but then I think they stopped them from having them.
There's a few that have popped up that have a similar hat. Yeah.
So there's no
So-
state regulation that only the state troopers can have them.
Maybe in the old days we were able to pull that, but nowadays, I've seen a few out there.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Have you ever had it on and then got in the car and was like, oh,
Oh, yeah. Now that we have the smaller
I can't
cars-
see.
Oh,
Yeah. Goes over your
You
eyes.
you get in there, you clock it on the B pillar on the way in.
And do you guys have any of those, like back in the 80s, they had the 5.0 Mustangs, and do you have any of those?
We don't have any Mustangs right now, but we do have some specialty cars out there.
Chargers.
Which are completely unmarked, and those are usually the guys who are focusing mainly on traffic. And
Okay.
Yeah,
What
those
are
are the
they?
fun
Those are
cars.
fun. What
Yeah.
kind of cars are they?
Not going to release all of what
Come
we
on.
have, but
I'm
we
guessing
do have
Chargers.
some high-powered like Caprices. They have the Corvette engine in them.
Caprices.
Yeah.
Wow.
Caprice. I wouldn't expect that.
The real news is the Caprices out there.
Yeah.
You wouldn't suspect that at all. We
Yeah.
have a couple of Edsels that are especially fed. Yeah.
You know, it'd be cool, like a hopped-up Prius. You wouldn't be able to get in there with your hat on.
Right.
But that'd be weird.
It
like
would.
A Prius pulls you over.
Exactly.
You really sneak up
Or-
on people in that.
Or a dump truck.
A dump truck would be
See a
amazing.
dump truck with like flashlight. Like, what the hell?
Right.
Imagine getting in the back of that. Fine.
No, I think you should have a whole force of people who just drive around and get people driving slow in the left lane.
Yes.
See, you don't have this problem because everybody gets out of your way as you're driving down and you're in the trooper car.
Light
Yeah.
rack.
Yeah,
Exactly.
even without the light rack, if it's a car that looks like a trooper car, boop, blinker over,
Exactly.
and you get out of the way.
Right, don't spill your
The
beer.
rest of us, I mean, it ties up traffic. No,
Yeah, it does. On a 2-lane road, it is illegal to stay in the left lane only. If there's no other cars on the road, it's light traffic. You're supposed to be in the right lane. That's your travel lane. And unfortunately, yeah, it is kind of a problem. We
Do
do
you
our
pull
best.
people
to
over
fend
for that?
Yes.
Good.
Yep.
Oh,
we,
love
we
that.
tried.
I like you even
It's-
more now.
See?
You know, I
What's
give
that for?
a certain distance. I won't say how long, but everyone's a little different. But I'll give you a certain distance, and after that, we're like, all right, this
You
has
gotta
gone on
go.
too long.
Gotta go.
Because
Yeah.
especially if I'm going slow, everybody behind us, it's like a wall.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Yep.
Pam will have plenty to talk about if I stay in the left lane too long.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Give me some content.
No one will pass you.
Phil.
So obviously the state police can't be everywhere always, but if you're, say, a fellow motorist and you have someone driving in front of you that's going slow in the left lane, what do you recommend the person behind them do if they, say, want to get around them?
Well, technically, if it's a 2-lane highway, it is illegal to pass on the right.
Wow.
So I'm not going to tell you to, break the law and go around them on the right.
Can you push them off the road?
Always.
Thank you. That's
Get
the
yourself a
push.
30 set of push bumpers and just go to town.
That's
Yeah,
what
it's
push
comedy
button
show,
for.
folks.
Exactly right.
Yeah. Please don't do that.
He's just kidding.
Please don't do that.
Just kidding.
And if so, near
No,
Pam.
it's frustrating, but unfortunately, sometimes you kind of, without breaking any other laws, the only way to really deal with it is just to kind of hope we get here. Or you can call 911. It's legal to call 911 while you're driving. It's one of the few exceptions that you can use your phone while driving. And you could let somebody know that somebody's causing a traffic hazard or whatever it is.
Really?
Wow.
Never knew that.
Generally, for someone staying in the left lane isn't normally. It's usually for someone driving unsafe in and out and aggressively. We get those calls all the time.
So I'm driving down 84, right? On a Saturday.
I love this.
And here we go.
Okay.
And so it begins.
It's a bad traffic, right?
84,
so
yeah.
There's the slow lane isn't moving, so I'm like, all right, I got to go get over in the fast lane, and it's barely moving. It's like going 20 miles an hour, and I see a hole coming up. I'm like, okay, I'm going to pop right in that hole.
Yeah.
So I hit my blinker. I start pulling in. The guy sees I'm pulling in, speeds up. Right. I'm already committed. Now I'm in. Now he's right on, like almost in the back of my car. So I tap my brakes. Right? Yeah, you just said "eesh." You made a sound. You said "eesh."
Eesh.
Are you saying that was illegal?
That's a trooper
do
term.
that?
Yeah. I mean, it's not illegal to hit your brakes, no. But obviously, at that point, it's a far worse offense to brake check somebody than it is to actually follow too close.
And it's actually
Oh.
a trooper term. EAS is extremely stupid Harry.
All right.
Eesh.
Yeah. So, all right. So I would have gotten the bigger ticket.
Yeah, it's actually, at that point, it falls under reckless endangerment.
Oh,
if
really?
you really want to put it, because now you're...
So if he hit me, I would get the bigger ticket?
Yeah, if you're looking at it, because, I mean, because you slammed on the brakes, you put yourself, anyone in your car,
Did I
and
mention
himself
that
at
a toddler
risk.
ran across the road right in front of me?
Well, that would be a little different.
That's should have started with that. Led with that.
Yeah, right. So now what if a dog runs in front of you and you tap your brake?
Well, I mean, if there's a dog there, then I would hope that your natural reaction would be to slow down for it. But
But anyway, this guy went bananas. I mean, he wanted to kill me. He was basically, well, he tried to run me off the road twice. And then he's mouthing, pull the F over. And then he gets in front of me, and now he starts brake checking me. And then he starts driving 40 miles an hour. This is after the traffic cleared up.
Right.
Everybody behind us backed off because they were like,
It's on.
I don't want no part of this.
Fight. Yeah.
And then I see he has a military plate. I'm like, well, one, I never want to anger someone who's served the country. But
Of course
two,
not.
This guy has a million different ways he could kill me.
And he's deciding which one he wants right now.
He's trained. He's a trained killer. Yeah. I was like, all right, I'm just going to go like 20 miles an hour if you're going 40. And eventually he took off. So have you come across road rage incidents that turned real ugly?
Yeah, definitely. And that's a lot of times how it starts is either one intentional aggressive
It's just a little
lane
brake check
change
or a middle finger or
yeah, it's all it
something.
takes. And then sometimes somebody is just, they're already on the brink, and then that just puts them over, and then it's a back and forth. It's rare that there's not usually two contributing people to it.
Right.
Now it's like, oh, you flipped me off. Well, I'm going to do this. And then
Point
counterpoint.
Now the person
Yeah.
who flipped off, did they
So-
get a ticket for anything?
It usually what happens is it goes back and forth. So it's more than just a flip off. Usually there's a brake check. There's a, driving
Something else.
closer to them than they should. Or
Coffee cup
swerving
thrust.
at them, stuff
Yeah.
like
Right.
that. So, and usually at that point, once it gets that bad, the traffic's backing off. We can almost guarantee you somebody's on the phone with us.
Oh,
kind of giving
really?
us the play-by-play. And,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, should I expect a visit from you guys?
Yeah,
Is that
how
why
do you
you're-
feel?
Is that why you're here right now?
They want to tell you, surprise, Jazz.
It's a little reveal at the end of the
Yeah.
segment.
Yeah.
By the way,
Show's over at 10, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, here's a ticket.
Surprise. Here's some cuffs.
All right, Dylan from Watertown.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Hey,
Dylan.
Good, thanks.
Good. This story is from about 8 years ago. I just recently got my license. I had the day off from work, and my buddy calls me. He's like, "Hey, want to pick me up and bring me to get my check in Woodbury?" I'm like, "All right, yeah, sure." So I pick him up. We're driving around. We're smoking a little bit of weed and this and that. And I had this old beat up car, and we were just laughing and all this stuff and having a good time. And then, like, for some reason, I had this sudden impulse to hit a trash can in my car.
Thank you.
And then we were like, we were like,
reason.
"Oh, this is good. This is good. We need to put this on video." So I continued to drive around a very wealthy neighborhood and just take out trash can after trash can. And I was like, "Oh, this is good." We were just dying over it. So he was like, "This is good." I was like, "I'm going to put this on my Facebook."
Oh, Lord.
Oh my God.
So I put and it just started blowing up. I was like, "Oh man!" And like a couple people were like, "You should really take that down." I'm like, "You know what? You're right. I should take it down." And I only had it up for like a day, and I took it off.
That's enough time.
Yeah.
I took the video off, and then like a month, 2 months went by. Next thing I know, I come home from work, and these two nicely dressed gentlemen having coffee with my mom. My mom's like, "These guys want to have a word with you." And I'm like, "Okay." She's like, "Hey, what's up, Dylan?" I'm like, "Hey, what's going on?" They're like, "All right, do you want to take a ride with us down to the police station?" And I'm like, "I guess." I'm like, what?
Yes.
My mom just gave you coffee.
I don't know.
What else
Are
we
we
doing?
going to get milk for the coffee?
Didn't
or,
Mom just buy with the
Are we
coffee?
bringing your coffee down? I
What
don't know.
am I, donuts now? Crullers? What?
Do I have a choice?
They sent for lunch. Should I get deli meat?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I wonder, like, what did I do? So they bring me to the police station, and they bring me to this room, this interview room. At
So
the
wait, the
Meredith-
whole ride there, you don't ask. So, what are we going to talk about?
Where are we going?
Right.
Well, it was very awkward because I remember distinctively, like, all along the Watchtower by Jimi Hendrix was playing. I'm sitting in the back of the police car. Like,
Is it playing in a car or playing in your head?
No, So playing it on the radio.
Get in the car, son.
Where are we going, officer?
Everything was in slow motion.
Did you have to call my mom, did you?
All right, and so this is local police, right? Not state police?
Yeah, it was Watertown police, yep.
Okay.
Got a coffee.
They bring me back in the room, and then there I just see a big, they had the video, and they had it up on like a big screen, and I just saw my face. And I was like, oh my God.
I love these cops. These cops are great. They have the video all queued up.
Yep.
Want to come?
Yeah.
Let's come in for a
They have
visit.
T-shirts printed up.
They have All Along the Watchtower playing.
Exactly.
I love
Right,
all
right.
of this.
Go with a theme here.
They post their own viral video.
Right.
Right. And then they're like, tell us about this. And I'm like, I mean, you got me, man. You got the whole thing on video. I'm like,
The whole damn thing.
So they're like, you're going to get arrested. I'm like, yeah, do whatever you got to do, this and that. So they arrested me. Next day, there was a little blurb about it in the paper, and I'm sitting on my porch, very stoned with my buddy.
You hadn't learned anything yet. Yeah.
Reading about yourself.
Reading about myself. And this is when they were making a big thing about Facebook and privacy and how, like, everyone's, how the police and everyone could use your, anything you post is, So I'm like, they're going to make a big deal about this. I'm like, they're going to, I'm going to blow up or something. Not even 2 minutes after I said that, an NBC Connecticut news truck rolls by my house.
Are you the can killer?
As you were stoned.
And you're on the porch stoned.
Oh, no.
I'm on the porch stoned.
Oh my God! I gotta see this interview.
Did you get on camera?
Yeah, they were like, "Are you Dylan?" I'm like, "Yes." They're like, "How would you like to tell your story?" So they ran a huge story. I was on the 5 o'clock news, and then like all these NBC news stations in the country like picked up the story. And my aunt's living in LA at the time, and she calls me and she's like, "Dylan, what the hell's wrong with you?
You look
I
baked.
see you on the news for hitting trash cans 3,000 miles away in LA." Like,
Wow.
We gotta find
You're like, oh, man,
this
I hope I'm just tripping.
Do you have that on tape anywhere?
if you go on NBC Connecticut, you can look up Trash Can Havoc.
Trash Can Havoc. Sounds like a song by Rockabilly Band. Trash Can Havoc.
Trash Can Havoc.
Trash Can Havoc.
Oh, I love
That's your new nickname?
Right.
Yeah.
TCH.
Yeah, it's a THC.
THC for TCH.
Trash Can Havoc.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Is it there?
Yeah, it is.
8 years later.
Beautiful.
I didn't even think they had the internet 8 years ago. Holy smokes.
You're good, you.
All right, we got to play some audio from that. We're going to take a break here. All right. You're in the running for something cool. We got some good prizes in our prize closet. All right, brother. I feel like we just have to give him.
Yeah.
Right? Like
he wins.
He paid the price as it is,
right?
yeah.
Do you have the video, Phil?
He's wearing a sideways baseball hat in the video.
Oh, I love him.
All right, we got to post that on the Chaz and AJ Facebook page. We'll play some audio from it. Do you have to go, or can you stay for one more? All right, Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR.
Every time that I look in the mirror, all these lines in my face getting clearer. The past is gone, it went by like dust to dawn. Isn't that the way? Everybody's got the dues in life to pay. Yeah, I know nobody knows where it comes and where it goes. I know everybody says you got to lose to know. Half my life's in books written
Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR, Trooper First Class, Dimitri Boyajopoulos. Right?
Yeah.
All right.
Like a little pause after each time. Like, did you right? Did you do it? You're click, click.
Yeah.
Nope, that wasn't it.
Those are handcuffs, right? Click, click.
Yeah,
yeah.
Okay, good.
Right, his pen.
In studio, hanging out. We appreciate everything you do.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now, Wiggy just came in with a great story being helped by a state trooper. And, it's a good story. There are a lot of good stories. We don't normally hear the good stories.
When you drop
it's
the kill
like
again?
a million a day, but
Right.
it's the other ones that we hear about.
Exactly.
But we appreciate what you do.
Thank you very much. I
Oh, and
appreciate
that story that we just had, what's his head?
Dylan.
Dylan. So you could see the still image from the video, and you could see the little arrow to play the video, but
Yeah.
it's so old that when you click on it, none of the current devices can play that video.
Oh.
So mad.
Sucks.
2011 it was posted.
So we got to track that down. We got to get that somehow. We got to play that audio.
Well, I have Dylan's number, so I'm hoping maybe we can give him a call later, and maybe he has a link that we can
Yeah.
still see that.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. What a great story. That's going to be up as audio on demand. We'll do one more story, and then we'll let our... he's got to get to work
Yeah,
here.
that trooper
that's
thing
true.
going on.
He's
Yeah.
got that whole,
work thing, yeah.
thing to do.
The empty road somewhere.
Julian from Fairfield.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
I love you guys. I've been listening over 10 years. I love you guys.
Thank you, brother. Right back at you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got a funny story. It has nothing to do with the law, but I have a funny story for you guys that I want to share. It's about 6 years ago. I was dating this girl, and I dated her for about 5 years, and we got into this huge argument. And I worked in the restaurant business back then, and I was very good friend with the dishwasher, so I went over his house after the argument and started drinking some tequila. So it's me, him, and a couple other guys, and we're drinking tequila, drinking some beers, smoking a little weed, and then all of a sudden, these three girls come inside. They're wearing like very nice outfits, very tight, and so we're just hanging out, and I'm like, oh, okay, the party's really getting started now. But I have a girlfriend, so I don't want to do anything. But I keep drinking, and I get a little stupid. So one of the girl, she takes my hand and she brings me to the bedroom. As soon as that happens, my girlfriend calls, and I pick up the phone, and she's talking to me about the argument and all that. She starts crying and all that, and so okay, I'm trying to talk to her to calm her down. The girl takes my hand, brings me to the bedroom. She grabs the phone from my hand, looks at it, and then throws it on the nightstand. So I think she hangs up the phone. Well, she doesn't.
Whoops.
Oh, no.
And this didn't involve the law?
Yet.
Well.
So basically what happened, to make the long story short, is she stayed on the phone because she heard me talking to the girl, and we did our business, and, I regret it. I was ashamed of it the next day, but it was great that night, and she heard everything over the phone.
That was a train and you were on the treadmill at the time. That's what was going on. All the huffing and puffing and her saying, come on, come on, come on. She's a trainer.
So anyway, I thought that was a funny story for you guys.
It's hysterical.
It's great.
It's sad, hysterical.
Right.
And,
Adventurous.
So what happened?
Oh, basically she married me, so...
Wait, which one married you?
Yeah.
The girlfriend.
Really? After all that?
And are you still married?
Oh, yeah, we're still married.
For how long?
It's been about 5 years now.
Wow. After all that, she married you anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Well, she heard how good you were. I better not break up with this one. Look at it. Oh, my God. I'm enthralled.
He's one of those...
Yeah, the
smooth,
accent thing, yeah.
Yeah, the whole accent.
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
Holy crap. Wow, I didn't think the story was going to end that way.
Yeah. Well, it's a good story,
Yeah,
it is.
I was waiting for the law enforcement part.
Yeah, I thought
Oh,
that
yeah,
he
it's
would
coming,
be
it's
running
coming.
to the police department and asking them to lock him
Yeah.
up to
Right.
protect him.
Exactly.
Guys, I have a funny law enforcement story if you want to hear it.
We got to go, but I'm going to get your number. Hold on. All right?
Yeah, all right.
All right.
Good.
Thank you. Holy smokes.
Wow,
we got some great stories here.
Seriously.
Trooper First Class Dimitri Boyajopoulos. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for what you do.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Pass
Thank
it
you.
on to all the troopers. We appreciate them.
Yes.
Thank you. Majority of us love the show anyway. So.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, we have a huge
sweet.
support network from us.
All right. Do you have like a card or something I can hand to get pulled over?
This is 99.1 PLR on less commercials. Thanks to Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius.
I am a very cheap person, and I always want to treat myself, but I hate spending too much money. Well, there is a way you can treat yourself to awesome phones on an awesome network with some awesome new plans with unlimited high-speed data all month long, and it won't feel like you're treating yourself in your bank account. It's because Metro PCS is now Metro by T-Mobile, and to celebrate the new name, they want to shower you with perks, like new plans that have unlimited high-speed data all month long. And Metro by T-Mobile is on the T-Mobile network, so you have access to the most advanced LTE network in the U.S. So switch today and check out the new Metro by T-Mobile and discover the smarter way to get unlimited. Metro by T-Mobile, that's genius. During congestion, the fraction of customers using greater than 35 gigs per month may notice reduced speeds, and Metro customers may notice reduced speeds versus some T-Mobile customers. Video streams at 480p, coverage not available in some areas. See store for details and terms and conditions.
Did you hear the news? Metro PCS is now Metro by T-Mobile. Now you get new plans with unlimited high-speed data all month long, all on the T-Mobile network. Check out the new Metro by T-Mobile today and discover the smarter way to get unlimited. Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. During congestion, the fraction of customers using greater than 35 gigs per month may notice reduced speeds, and Metro customers may notice reduced speeds versus some T-Mobile customers. Video streams at 480p. Coverage not available in some areas. See store for details and terms and conditions.
Metro PCS is now Metro by T-Mobile. Switch and get on the same network as T-Mobile, the most advanced LTE network in the U.S. Metro by T-Mobile, that's genius. Coverage not available in some areas. Metro customers may notice reduced speeds versus some T-Mobile customers. See store for details and terms and conditions.
More Chaz, more AJ, less commercials. Thanks to Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. Chaz and AJ weather.
Chaz and AJ early morning weather. Okay, this whole, cloudy and drizzly stuff. You know what? I don't like this. I'm going to switch it over. Later on today, partly sunny, warm and muggy, the way it should be with a high near 80. It's 63 now in North Haven.
Right now in New Haven, we have some delays 91 southbound between 8 and the 95 merge due to some earlier stall delays on 95 going southbound. West Haven, that incident has been clear. 95 southbound, you still got some volume 46 to 43. Hartford, it is a mess. 91 going southbound before exit 27. We have an accident there, and it is just stopping things all the way back to exit 32. It's just very, very busy. And then you still got some delays 95 going southbound from Southport heading into Norwalk. That's your Chaz and AJ traffic.
My trooper's still here, so I'm going to ask a few questions.
Yay.
Well, you ask him questions.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
All right,
There
yeah,
we go.
we're going to question
All right,
the
follow
trooper now.
Follow the
All
pen.
right.
Follow
Yeah,
the
that's
pen.
right. How many fingers am I holding
Follow
up?
the pens.
Fastest speed you've clocked someone at?
125.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, that's it.
Damn.
Huh?
What kind of car is that?
I don't know. This was a long time ago. I'm not sure. It was a sports car, but
It was you.
I think it was a Mustang.
Oh,
Okay. So it's top speed. Gotcha.
Well, I was
And
driving it, so.
We were just talking about the radar. How does that work in your car?
So the radar it's by proximity and size of what's coming at you, but there's a sound associated with the speed reading on there as well. So you'll be sitting there and you'll hear a lower pitch to higher pitch sound, and it's constantly going as cars are driving by. And then there'll be that one that's just this unique high pitch, and that's usually a pretty high speed.
And that's when you know
That'll
to
get
pay
your
attention.
attention, yeah.
So
That's
you
the
could be in
passenger
there
screaming.
doing whatever, like checking Facebook or whatever. Then when you hear that sound, it's like, oh,
Yeah, you look up, check the mirror,
Got
and you
my
usually see it
attention.
cruising.
Yeah,
Yeah.
usually it's the wife in the passenger seat. Slow down.
is it illegal to flash other cars to let them know that there's radar ahead?
Lights, right?
That actually is illegal.
Oh.
See,
Yeah.
you got to take the fun out of it.
All right. Try your shirt next time.
Oh, how big of a ticket is it?
For that, I believe it's $92. It's improper use of your high beams. But
You know,
in the defense of the law, it's more for the person who's just oblivious, driving with their in heavy traffic with their high beams on the whole time, just blinding everybody.
What if I use a laser
Makes
pointer
sense.
instead? It'll work.
right.
I'm trying to let you know it's a cop up ahead.
So if I had a big sign and I held it out the window, radar ahead, There's no ticket for that?
I don't believe that I know of anything.
Or show a picture of radar for MASH.
Right.
Radar's
That's
ahead.
commitment, though.
Yeah. Have you gotten good excuses for speeding? And
there's been some good ones. Yeah,
Any stick out?
Yeah,
just the bathroom, right?
Yeah,
Gotta
that's
go to the
a
bathroom.
very common one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whether one or two, it's the bathroom is a big.
You're still
excuse
getting a
for it.
ticket if you say that one?
Depending on how close we are to a bathroom or how many bathrooms you've actually passed.
Gotcha.
Sometimes we'll be just past the rest
so
area.
it's a
and
whole, it's like a scale.
Right.
That's interesting.
I try to be reasonable, but I mean, if you're just past the rest area before you saw me, I guess you didn't have to go
doesn't
that
make
bad.
sense.
Hand him a cup. Here you go.
Right.
Yeah.
What are some excuses that stand out?
I mean,
have you ever had anyone say, like, I'm rushing to the hospital, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
well,
Oh, yeah.
I'll bring you there.
I'll escort you.
Yeah, that's happened. We've had
Really?
pregnant women inside the car, and sometimes they're like, "Oh no, she's got labor pains right now. We're taking her to the hospital." And I'm like, "Okay, well, let's go."
And then you get there.
Well, sometimes at that point they're like, "Well, it's not that bad.
There's subsiding.
Or-
It's a miracle.
I'm usually like, you know what? I'm going to get an ambulance just to come check it out,
Just in case.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because
Is this
if
a
it was to
pillow?
the point where you felt you need to go to the doctor, I'm going to bring the doctor to you.
Right.
So, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
But
thinking.
it's also just to really be sure.
Yeah.
It's going to be that one time I'm like, no, she's fine.
Yeah.
Right now. Yeah.
Have you ever pulled over someone that you know?
Yes. And that's awkward.
Ma, what'd I tell you?
How does it go?
What'd I tell you, Ma?
Well, usually it's someone from high school that you were friendly with, and you come around the corner and you're kind of like, hey.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man. This is what I've been
Buddy!
up to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's what you've been doing.
Yeah.
Buddy!
I was pulled over by a state trooper when I went
didn't
to
know
high
you were
school.
a state trooper.
It
What
happens,
happened?
So he was like, Pam, really? And I was like, oh, hey, Mike.
Don't make me shoot you. I think she has a gun.
It was awkward.
Have you pulled anyone over that you know that you gave a ticket to anyway?
Yes. But that was, so it was more for an evading accident. So at that point, come on.
well,
you know,
there's
they hit a
something
car and ran.
Yeah, knucklehead.
Sorry, Ma.
Yeah.
Boy,
Boy, Dad's
I'm still coming for dinner on Sunday.
Dad's going to be so pissed at you.
Again, thank you very much
Yes,
for
thank
everything
you.
do.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR.
I know I'm hanging, but I'm still wanting you. Hey.
Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR. Ah, what a great segment that was.
Oh, yeah, fun.
We're gonna
Great
do
stories,
that
too,
more.
man.
Trooper stories.
Wow.
And we had the tribe call in and stories. You would have got away with it if. And then Dylan. Oh, Dylan.
I love him.
I love this guy.
Oh. And Jason, too, man. His was like a whole scene from like a movie.
Yeah, so Dylan, he called up. He had this whole deal where he was recording himself with his friend knocking over garbage cans. They're stoned. They're laughing. They post it on Facebook. He takes it down, but it was too late. Like a month later, the police show up. They're like, hey, you want to go for a ride? And they take him for a ride. They bring him down to the police department on a big screen. They got the video all set up. It's this whole deal. So he told us the story. Then, you know, this became like viral through television stations. So they picked this up all over the country. His aunt called him. And just as this was happening, NBC Connecticut rolls up and does a story on him. Here it is.
He was laughing then, but he's not laughing now. It all began with an early morning joyride a few weeks back.
We were just driving around, and my boy was like, oh, yo, I saw this thing on TV about this dude going around hitting trash cans.
19-year-old Dylan Musio did just that. He was driving with a friend in the passenger seat when they hit those trash cans. It's a decision he now regrets.
Just was not thinking, acting on impulse.
His friend has a cell phone.
This. Wait. This was not thinking.
Right.
Just was not thinking.
Acting impulse.
What was this?
This was 2011.
No, this was not thinking.
Right. Oh, sorry.
This was not. I'm writing that one down. I'm using
Just
that
was
one.
not thinking.
What were you guys thinking this morning?
This was not thinking.
Right. Like
acting on impulse.
Yeah. Wait, so the first one is this was not thinking, and the next?
Just was not thinking. Acting on impulse.
Acting on impulse.
There you go, see?
My impulse is to get stoned and knock over garbage cans, record it, and then post it on Facebook.
Right.
All an impulse.
Yeah.
His friend has a cell phone camera going as Dylan crashes into two garbage barrels in a neighborhood near his house. Trash went flying, but luckily no one was hurt. Dylan thought it would be funny to post a video on his Facebook page. A few weeks later, police showed up at his doorstep.
They were like, oh, you know, come here, come down the station. They played the video, and I was like, wow, you guys, they were like on my page.
Watertown police say they're now
Wow, like you guys follow me?
Right.
I didn't even know we were friends.
You
like
it?
Right. Can you share this?
That would be a funny image. The video, and then, you know, liked by.
Right.
You know, Watertown police.
Right.
Thumbs up.
Or haha.
Right.
Watertown police say they're now monitoring social media to catch people committing crimes. A surprise to Dylan and his mom.
As a parent, I would say monitor, monitor, monitor. But on the other hand, when they're 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, they're going to do what they're going to do.
This is the card.
Wait, that's Dylan's mom?
Yeah, after coffee. Yeah.
Well, 17, 18, 19, they're going to do what they're going to do.
Right, until you get them out, get them out, get them out.
Monitor, monitor, monitor.
Monitor, monitor, monitor.
Location, location, location.
Poor Dylan's mom. But you know what was nice about Dylan's mom? The police arrive and she makes him coffee.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's not home right now, but can I make you some coffee?
Right.
He should be home soon.
That's great.
Yeah, no.
She softened him up a little bit.
I haven't seen him in a year.
Right. He don't live here no more.
Yeah, he doesn't live here anymore.
I don't know where he is.
Yeah. Hold on. I got to text someone. I got to text my sister in California. That's it.
Yeah, I got told don't come for a visit.
Right. Nah, see?
Do not come here
Right.
for a visit.
This is the car Dylan was driving in that morning. He's lucky there was no damage to
Can
the
you
car.
see the footage or only hear the audio?
I can only hear the audio. I
Yeah.
didn't see the footage as it was going.
All right.
Morning. He's lucky there was no damage to the car as there was to the trash cans, and now he says he has learned from his mistake. His friend was not charged, but Dylan was hit with several misdemeanors. Dylan now says it was stupid to post that video on Facebook, but worse was what he did.
I hope people learn from this because it's no joke. Really. I always.
Wait, he laughed.
And wasn't
That is no joke.
But
and then he laughed.
Didn't he say he was baked when NBC showed up?
did.
Yeah, he did.
Right.
That's right. That's right. An important part of the story. Thank you. He was on his porch getting stoned, and then up comes
Here comes the van.
the NBC Connecticut.
They roll up.
And he agreed to speak.
I love it.
Well, the weed
And so
talk.
did his mother.
Well, that was the weed talking. The weed said, "Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead. You got this. You got this. Be funny, man."
Oh, I love this guy.
Post on Facebook.
I hope people learn from this because it's no joke. Really.
It's no joke.
You guys got any cookies?
Takes a toke.
Oh. Yeah, one more thing.
And he's not in the paranoid phase of his buzz. He's in like, this is hysterical.
Right.
Yeah, loving it.
All right.
It's no joke. Really. Always think before you do anything.
In Watertown, Shirley Chan, NBC Connecticut News.
As he says that,
Wow.
always think before you do anything.
I'm thinking about pizza. I'm thinking about pizza right now.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, I love that kid. Love him.
Jazz, AJ, mornings. Thanks to Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. 99.1 PLR.
Did you hear the news? Metro PCS is now Metro by T-Mobile. Now you get new plans with unlimited high-speed data all month long. All on the T-Mobile network. Check out the new Metro by T-Mobile today and discover the smarter way to get unlimited. Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. During congestion, the fraction of customers using greater than 35 gigs per month may notice reduced speeds, and Metro customers may notice reduced speeds versus some T-Mobile customers. Video streams at 480p. Coverage not available in some areas. See store for details and terms and conditions.
More Chaz, more AJ, less commercials. Thanks to Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. Chaz and AJ weather.
Chaz and AJ early warning weather. The clouds, fog, and drizzle. It's all going to be out of here. It's going to turn partly sunny, warm, and muggy later on today. Can you believe that? High near 80. 69 in Brantford.
91 southbound New Haven. We have some delays working 8 to the 95 merge from some earlier stall delays on 95 going southbound. Cheshire 691 going eastbound. You're going to have company exit 3 to 5. We had some emergency road work. In Hartford, it's closed right now. 91 going southbound between 29 and 27. We had an earlier multi-car crash. And right now they're investigating it. So it's closed. You got about it doesn't say how long of a delay is, but very big delays back from exit 36. So you're going to be sitting in traffic for a while. That's your Chaz and AJ traffic.
Steve on the road.
Good morning, all.
Hey, good morning.
Pam, Phil, Chaz, and AJ. In 1982, I was at a bar drinking illegally with my friend, and we were at Peeper's Racquetball Club, which was above the Temple Medical Building in New Haven on Temple Street. And
okay.
We got a little too drunk, and we came down the spiral driveway a little bad. We kind of leaned against it and drove down the spiral. When we got to the bottom, there was a cop with a gun standing there telling us to get out of the car, stop it. And so we did, and we got out of the car, and he asked me what was in my hand, and I dropped it, and it was a pipe, and it went down into the garage, and he asked my friend what was in his hand. He dropped it.
Bad cell connection.
Yeah, track phone.
So anyways, he couldn't detain us or keep us detain us, so he handcuffed us.
This would be like talking to someone underwater.
That would be the way to keep.
Was it the cell phone that he dropped in his hand, and that's why it sounds like
he needs
this?
a good service.
So when the other police came to, back up and all that good stuff, they started searching the car, and we got a plan. Once they go to the trunk, we're out of here. We're just rolling on out. So they went to the trunk, they opened it up, and they started searching the trunk, and we left. We just rolled on out with the office chairs. We had a plan. One would push, one would steer. And then when one got tired, the other one would push and the other one would steer. And we would find somebody out in the middle of New Haven who would help us get out of these handcuffs and office chairs.
Oh, so that's the part of the story we missed because your cell connection was in and out?
dropped
So
out.
you're in cuffs. What's in your trunk?
Oh, there was all these instruments.
What do you mean?
Like guitars, big harmonicas, little harmonicas, drums.
Were they stolen? Were they stolen?
What's that? No. We just.
Why did you say when they get to the trunk, we're out of here?
Oh, why? Because we decided we were escaping the police in the office chairs. We weren't sticking around. We were going to get out
in
there
office
and
chairs?
find somebody to get us out of these handcuffs.
Hold it. You're
and
in
get us off these office chairs.
Wait, are you handcuffed to office chairs?
Yeah, back to back. We're talking to each other.
Are they the holy ones?
Was this James Bond?
I'm so thankful I waited through the bad
connection.
So we waited till they got to the trunk, and when they opened the trunk up, we took off.
They didn't hear
We
like
just
they
rolled
make
on
so
out.
much noise on cement.
So what, you're rolling
No,
down?
because the office was on the ground floor, so there was no lip to the door or anything. We just basically just lowered out really slow, one of us watching, one of us pushing, and one staring. And we got out the door, and that's a hill.
That's
we
four, and
just
there's
took
only
off down
two.
the hill. We got around the corner on Temple. We got down Temple Street around the corner and started heading towards the green. And I'm in front thinking, yeah, I'm steering, so
You're
we're doing really
handcuffed.
good.
Right, back
we're
to
like,
back.
we're getting there, buddy.
Officer.
And all of a sudden, I just feel this pullback, and we're going backwards. And I realize there's two big New Haven police officers looking down at me, pulling us back to the garage to put us in the paddy wagon.
Oh, my God. That would be hard to find. You see two guys, like, handcuffed together,
Right.
back to back on office chairs?
Right.
Rolling.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Nothing like that. No.
So the police department was basically across the street, what it still is.
And just rolled
we
you right
took
over.
the longest paddy wagon ride in New Haven history, handcuffed to a pole over the paddy wagon. So the police officer in the paddy wagon just opened up the little window and said, "Hold on, boys, we're going for a ride."
They'd never
we just
be able to
drove
do
around
this
New
today.
Haven, stopping and going. So we'd slam in one direction and we'd slam into the other direction.
That's awesome.
It was human pinball.
It
Yeah.
was.
Bing, bang, boom.
Bing, bing, bong, bong.
I know you guys are busy, but at the end of the night, we're in the police department, and we get a little roughed up in the elevator. It was no big deal. I'm 17, so I call home.
Wait,
hoping
you get
my
roughed
brother
up in the
answers
back of the...
phone, and he does. So I'm like, steal mommy's car and come get me in the police department. And my mother picks up the phone and goes, "Don't you move." Now I'm drunk, so I go, "Where am I going to go? I'm in the police department." So where she shows up, she looks at me and she goes, "Don't say one word." And I don't know what caused me to do this, but I looked at her and I said, "Purple." And my mother just decked me. I was in handcuffs.
Well, that was
my
one
mother
word.
just decked me solid.
Right. As like
Purple.
As in the bruise on your face.
Yeah,
Purple.
you're going to make my eye
I don't know.
purple.
Right.
I don't know. It just came out. I was a little drunk.
What's the color of your eye? It's purple.
And then the next day, I called her up and I asked if I'd go to Yankee Stadium, and I got silence. And she goes, "You know something? You can go because I can't believe you have the nuggets to ask me after what I went through last night to go to Yankee Stadium."
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Well, guys, that's my story.
All right. We have your
Wow.
number, right? You're in the running for those really cool things we have. Holy smokes.
But
Yeah.
I'll give it to you.
All right.
put
Hold
'em
on
on
one
hold.
second.
Don't move. Wow.
I have so many questions, but I'll take another
many.
half an hour to get them answered.
Seriously.
Yeah. Now, you said he got roughed up in the elevator. Did he
Right.
get roughed up in the back of the paddy wagon or the elevator or both?
Yeah.
Someone told me long ago there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it'll rain a sunny day. I know, shining down like water
Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR. Wow, some great stories.
Oh, yeah.
Little did we know.
Huh.
You would have gotten away with it if. I don't think. So, the last guy, how would he have gotten away with that if they didn't rub the car in the parking lot up against the, as they were coming down?
If he only had one office chair instead of two.
If their escape was a little more smooth.
If he didn't say purple to his mother.
Right. All these things.
Yeah, there were like 10 different things.
Yeah.
So it wasn't one.
Right.
It was 10.
Many, multiples.
He had a lot of doors he could have opened that would have ended that differently for him.
What was funny is we kind of, he had a bad cell connection. We were losing him. And then he come back around and he would say something. We're like, well, wait, how did that happen?
How'd you get there?
That reveal was funnier, I think, in the order that we got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was funnier.
See, so sometimes it is better to start at the end and come back.
Exactly.
Yep.
John and Monroe.
Yes.
Hey, what do you got?
Gov's got to go.
Gov's got to go.
We know that.
All right. This goes back to like 1980. I was 18. We had a company Christmas party in Stamford, and then we all decided to go to Portchester, which was a really bad idea.
Why?
And,
After later hours?
Yeah.
Okay.
And came out of Little Dick's in Portchester. And I'm sitting at the intersection, and a cop is knocking on the window. And I open the window, and he goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm waiting for it to turn green." He goes, "That's a stop sign."
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, God. I love it.
Yeah, right.
So I end up at police, he takes me into police headquarters. Fortunately for me, my father was a cop, so they see the insignia on the car. They let me call, and my parents have to come and get me. Again, I was still only 18, but that was a legal drinking age back then. So my parents come down and get me. Now it's like 3 a.m. They're very happy. And all the way home, I kept looking at my mother saying, those Portchester cops ain't got no balls. Those Portchester cops haven't got any balls. And finally, we get out of the car, and she goes, "What are you talking about?" And I was wearing a sport jacket. I'd been sitting next to the Christmas tree the whole time I was waiting for him. And I stole like 15 Christmas balls off the Christmas tree, and they were all hanging inside my jacket.
That's why they had no balls.
They had no balls.
And they extended you the courtesy of not arresting you and calling your dad, who's the cop. And
you stole their balls.
Mm-hmm. You stole their balls.
Nice.
I stole their balls.
And the cop ain't got no balls.
Yep.
All right, thank you, brother.
All right.
All right. Ralph from the island.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, how are you?
Let me try to make this. Again, back in the 1980, I had a bad habit of not showing up for my court cases, like I said, stop sign.
Not a bad habit of getting arrested, just not showing up for the court date.
Right, the second part of it, right.
The arrested part was fine. They're just not showing up for court dates. Not good.
That was the fun part.
So I always had like a warrant out for my arrest. So when I was coming back from the club with my girlfriend, and cop pulls me over, says whatever, it was a light or something like that out in the back, and they take me in because there's a warrant out for my arrest. So now I say there's $100 and I can go. I said I'm going to save $100 and I'm going to spend the night. They're going to take me to Hot Park. I got nothing to do the next day, and they're going to rearrange my court date. So I get there. I spend the night in jail. Then they take me all chained to all the other criminals, and we're going to Hot Park. So the judge goes, "You didn't spend the whole night in jail, $50. I said, "Oh, okay." I call my mother.
I was trying to save 100.
Right.
Now I only save 50.
Right.
You go with all these hardened criminals to Hot Park. All right, great. Now I got to call Mom. Gotcha.
Now I got to call Mom, and she's calls my girlfriend to get me $50 in the Hot Park. It doesn't get there quick enough, and I'm in a van with tougher criminals going to Riverhead.
Ooh.
Okay? So now I bump into a friend of mine who I won't say his name or what he did, but he's in there for a much more serious offense.
Well, you're not saying his name, so why don't you say what he did?
He threw a smoke bomb in a house and killed a family of 4.
Oh, Lord.
Oh.
by accident.
Yeah.
So he was up for, I don't know the exact offense.
Whoa.
Right.
Okay, so
it was
you're
supposed to be a joke, and it killed everybody except the father. Anyway, so he goes to me, Ralph, what are you doing here? I say, I just had a warrant out for. He goes, do not tell these guys in Riverhead that you're in here for a warrant for traffic tickets, and you got to take advantage of you. Now, it was the 80s, so I had on skin-tight Sergio Valente jeans, Bally boots, and a hooker-poo shirt with gold hanging over.
And you're on your way to Riverhead.
Right. You're a president.
Yeah.
Right. So now I'm in there rolling my own cigarettes and eating cheese sandwiches, and I'm crying inside. I'm like, oh my God. Meanwhile, I'm like the Eddie Murphy, we bad.
Yeah,
you know?
right. On the outside, you're acting bad, but on the inside, you're like, I can't believe this is happening.
So my friend goes, if anybody asks you what you did, just tell them you're in for armed robbery. I said, okay. So I'm in there going, I'm in for armed robbery. Right? So I'm trying to...
Another bad self-help day. I feel like we're getting to the good part, too.
Right.
Hey, hold on 1 second. We want your line to clear up.
This is 99.1 PLR on less commercials. Thanks to Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius.
So sometimes the news is a downer, but this kind of news is a big-time upper, and the news is that Metro PCS is now Metro by T-Mobile. It's a very sleek new name, but what that means for you is all happy news, because now their plans have unlimited high-speed data all month long, and I'm just going to keep the news coming. That's good news. Metro by T-Mobile is on the T-Mobile network, so you're going to have access to the most advanced LTE network in the U.S., and you're going to work with really friendly people. They really know their stuff. It's not a headache going there. They're really cool, and there's tons of locations, so it's going to be really easy for you to stop in anywhere, and I suggest you do that today. So you can switch to Metro by T-Mobile today and enjoy unlimited high-speed data all month long, and it's all on the T-Mobile network. So check out the new Metro by T-Mobile today and discover the smarter way to get unlimited. Metro by T-Mobile, that's genius. During congestion, the fraction of customers using greater than 35 gigs per month may notice reduced speeds, and Metro customers may notice reduced speeds versus some T-Mobile customers. Video streams at 480p. Coverage not available in some areas. See store for details and terms and conditions.
99.1 PLR, WPLR HD1, New Haven, a connoisseur media station.
Metro PCS is now Metro by T-Mobile. Switch and get on the same network as T-Mobile, the most advanced LTE network in the U.S. Metro by T-Mobile, that's genius. Coverage not available in some areas. Metro customers may notice reduced speeds versus some T-Mobile customers. See store for details and terms and conditions.
More Chaz, more AJ, less commercials. Thanks to Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. Chaz and AJ weather.
Chaz and AJ early warning weather, clouds, fog, and drizzle. That's all leaving. Being replaced by partly sunny skies, warm and muggy later on today with a high near 80. It's 69 in Madison.
It's a mess right now in Hartford. We have an accident investigation going on, 91 going southbound between 29 and 27. It's stopping things from 36. It's over an hour of delays right now. In Cheshire, 691 going eastbound between 3 and 5. We have some emergency road work, so you're going to have delays Cheshire into Meriden. And Sonia hitting the brakes there, Route 8 going southbound 19, heading into Shelton. That's your Chaz and AJ traffic.
More Chaz, more AJ, less commercials. Thanks to Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. Chaz and AJ News.
Trying to find the word. Do you have it handy?
Presenting the word.
Oh, I have it. It's thorn. 99.1 PLR, $500,000 cash cow. The word is thorn. 40772. Text that word to 40772 right now. You have a chance at $200. Everyone who wins the 200 in the running for $500,000. We lost our guy from Long Island.
Yeah, I think his phone crapped out.
All right. We'll hit a couple more lines in a second. Should we be worried about this hurricane? Should we be bracing for Michael?
Should we?
Michael, not the most intimidating name.
No, not at all. Michael's coming. All right, I'll make a quiche.
Although.
Some tea.
Yeah.
Maybe if it's Mike Hell.
Now it's Big Mike.
Yeah.
Dad, we have a problem. Big Mike's coming.
Somebody made a good point. Michael Meyer.
Right.
Yeah.
From Halloween.
Right.
All right. So, and it's October, so it could be bad.
Yeah.
We have nothing to worry about as it stands right now.
No.
Florida, on the other hand, state of emergency in 26 counties. Tomorrow night it hits Florida. Here's the governor.
Tropical Storm Michael is already nearly a hurricane. It's forecast to grow stronger and could make landfall as a major Category 3 storm on Wednesday along the Gulf Coast. That means the Panhandle and Big Bend area is likely to see winds in excess of 100 miles per hour. Tallahassee is likely to see hurricane-force winds of 75 miles per hour or more. We are expecting 4 to 8 inches of rain, and some areas might see 12 inches of rain. The storm will bring torrential rain to most of the Panhandle and Big Bend, which means flooding will be a major issue. Do not take a chance on storm surge. 10 feet of storm surge is deadly. The water could be over roofs of houses. I cannot stress enough how dangerous the storm surge can be.
He sounds too nervous for my liking.
Yeah, really. Way to calm folks down there, sir.
Yeah, you're supposed to have some air of confidence. Urgency, but confidence. He sounds like he's rushing through so he can get in his car and leave the state.
It's running right behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're stuttering the first few words, not good.
Yeah, and then he's just rushing through the whole thing, which makes me feel like uneasy.
He's actually walking towards the car as he's talking.
Speed walking.
This whole thing took place in the parking lot as he's walking to his car.
All the reporters are following him.
You know, it's in the car with the window down. Engine on.
Called from his Bluetooth to finish it.
Go, 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 go!
So it hits tomorrow in Florida, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll get some rain, Thursday?
Yeah, looking at Thursday.
Maybe Friday if it lingers?
Well, they're watching. There's possibility of some early rain on Friday, but basically Friday's looking pretty good.
Oh, all right. Okay. Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed for Florida.
Yes.
That's got to suck. Every time this season rolls around, it's like, every other week I got to pack my stuff up and go.
Why even bother?
Water over the roofs of houses.
Oh. Yeah, that's insane.
That's a lot.
That's a big storm surge.
I live in a high-rise.
How do you not emphasize that? Like, he just said it like it's just words on a paper. Like, you got to really let people know how dangerous that's going to be.
Yeah, you're going to be underwater.
No, especially when you live there, right?
Yes.
Keep in mind the first snowstorm here.
Yeah.
What happens?
Panic.
The stores are cleaned out.
Yep.
Everyone's in a panic. The weather people have their coats and ties off and the sleeves are rolled up.
Yep.
Total, like, oh my God.
It's really bad they're underwear.
Can't find food or batteries anywhere.
Right. Old ladies with, like, socks full of nickels just hitting you for a loaf of bread.
There's a gas shortage.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, it's completely bananas. And then, 2 or 3 storms in, it could be 9 feet of snow coming. We're like,
bring it on! Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm still going out tonight.
So you're dealing with people who just deal with this hurricane. They hear hurricane all the time. They hear wind. They hear rain. Yeah, you got to emphasize, the waves are going to be bigger than houses.
Right. That makes them stop for a second. Whoops.
A little bit.
Even Jimmy Buffett stopped writing a song. What? And there's going to be another hurricane in... Oh, what? What? Over houses?
That's a good line,
I gotta go!
I don't have a song like that.
Leaving. Leaving.
Yeah, I feel like at the end of that governor clip, you should hear like footsteps, door closed,
car peeling out.
Yeah.
Go, 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 go!
At the end of the clip. What's how
The
fast
storm
is
will
that?
bring torrential rain to most of the Panhandle and Big Bend, which means flooding will be a major issue.
Flooding?
Do not take a chance.
What's flooding?
Flooding.
You all turned to Elmer Fudd, obviously.
Exactly, like Elmer. Yeah,
Doing this twice. Here comes the water.
He's rushing through that so fast.
Oh, the walls of houses.
He doesn't even care what he's saying. You can tell he's not listening to the words he's saying.
Yeah.
He's reading words, and all he wants to do is get in that running vehicle outside.
My waiting limo.
Did you see the video, or did you just see the article when you sent this to me?
I saw the video.
Because he's got that poor woman that's doing the sign language next to him, and he's rushing through this, and she's just trying to keep up.
She can't.
Right. He has a life preserver on his neck.
She gets arthritis right in the middle.
Yeah.
His pants are rolled up without wearing any shoes.
You ever see those shows where the people are with the lighted streamers at night?
Yes.
They have 2 hands and they're doing streamers. It looks like that this is what
There's like a trail.
Yeah. Her hands look like she's running those streamers, like,
right.
But there's no streamers.
And every deaf
there's
person,
no light show.
Every deaf person's like, "Are you yelling at me?"
Or she's like a hibachi chef.
Yeah,
she's yelling at me.
I'm sure deaf people are watching this saying, "Slow down."
Right. What is happening?
What is fudding?
Yeah. Did they just say fudding?
Right.
I have to look up fudding. Yeah, he's got a Navy cap on. He looks really nervous and disheveled.
Yeah.
And then he's rushing through it.
That's a bull named Wilson.
And then right at the end of this clip, you think, like, he's running down the hallway. Go ahead.
This is the last 15 seconds.
To most of the Panhandle and Big Bend, which means flooding will be a major issue. Do not take a chance on storm surge. 10 feet of storm surge is deadly. The water could be over roofs of houses. I cannot stress enough how dangerous the storm surge can be.
Governor, we have a question.
Where's it going? He just flipped the sauce up yours.
Yeah.
He said, wait, he just said, Lily just spelled out drown, you bastard. Drown, you bastard?
Yeah, you really have to slow down when you say storm surge.
Right.
Yeah.
Can be over rooftops.
And flooding, and not fudding.
Flooding.
I like how he's like, I cannot stress this enough. I'm like, you didn't stress it at all.
Yeah.
No, there was
You look
no
stressed
stress.
out.
Yeah. He looks stressed, but he's not stressing the words.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Important stuff.
That's big.
You know, there's always the person, too, no matter what they say is coming. Well, I was born here and I was raised here, and I'll be darned if I'm going to frizz or frizz. But, sir, you live in a trailer next to the ocean. Well,
This is my home.
I'm not going anywhere. I got the shotgun, and no one's going to loot you. I mean, your trailer's going to wash down the road.
With that permanent tide mark across his chest.
Let him change my address, damn it.
There's barnacles on your back, sir.
And you have nothing we want.
Yeah, my dad lived in the Maples of Shelton, you know, and he was one of these guys. We're not leaving. It's like, okay, Dad, that sounds good. You know, stick with the house. We wake up, there's water in the house.
Oh, man.
The water's freaking cold.
The cat's
you're
floating
getting
by.
up, you're grabbing whatever.
Right.
You're walking through the water. You're holding the stuff over. There's camera crews on the edge of the water filming you. It's morning. Your hair's disheveled. You're like, this is a stupid idea, Dad. We could be in a hotel right now having breakfast.
Right, warm breakfast.
Right.
Not soup.
Oh, this is so, let's stick it out here.
We're tough pioneer people.
Yeah, we're tough pioneer people.
Woo!
Where's my coonskin cap and my musket gun? My wagon wheel.
Now my fingers are all pruny.
What the hell, Dad? Yeah, that was great.
My whole body's pruny.
Wow. Fantastic. Freezing cold.
Can't even shower.
Yeah.
Cat just floated by.
Oh, my socks are all wet.
Cat's on a seat cushion.
My dad was that guy, too, who when the camera crew showed up, he'd be like, oh, TV's outside.
Yeah.
He'd go right up. He'd be the guy on all the news. Oh, yeah. He'd go from one to the other to the other. Oh, they loved him because he'd give good quotes.
Yeah.
We ordered a pizza. The guy hasn't showed up yet. I don't know.
Yeah. He'd put his boots on because they know they love they want the effect.
Yeah,
the imagery.
Very serious.
Well, he was retired, so he was bored. And he was the guy at the party who would want to entertain people, and he hadn't had a drink in a long time. So now it's like, oh, here's my party.
Right.
Yeah.
Showtime.
Yeah, it's showtime. It's showtime.
I got a gig tonight.
My people are with me.
I'm gigging 3 shows today.
But he'd be in the newspaper clippings. So I still have all that stuff.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's like, all right, Dad, good. We're sticking through the storm. I know why. Not because we're tough, but because you want to be on the news.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Let's all risk our lives because you want to be on the news.
All right, then.
The people need the info.
Yeah, that's right.
Very important.
Someone has to stay behind and protect the neighborhood from thieves.
Isn't that the same guy from the
Dad,
snowstorm?
no one's going to steal anything we have.
That was the guy from the snowstorm earlier.
We couldn't even sell this stuff at a tag sale. Come on.
He was there for the brush fires, too, remember?
That's right.
Yeah.
Why is he around every major catastrophe in Connecticut?
They called him Calamity.
Every town.
Captain Calamity. Augie and Derby.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Hey, I thought you just passed out.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Anyway, we got that cop story thing going on, right?
Yeah, all right. We'll take one more. You're the last one.
All right, sounds good. So anyway, I got a DUI, and my arresting officer, his name was Lemon.
His name was Lemmings?
Lemon.
Lemon?
When life gives you lemons, he gives you a DUI.
Boom.
Yep.
Well, you know, the good part about that story is it was short.
It was. And
Yeah.
the segment's
Exactly.
over. Yes.
That's the point.
And sober up already.
All right, we'll go to Pink Lemonade here. See the connection?
Yes.
I made it worse.
You did.
Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR. How about them Yankees? Next in sports.
There's a black man with a black cat living in a black neighborhood. He's got an interstate running through his front yard. You know, he thinks he's got it so good. And there's a woman in the kitchen clean up the evening slop. And he looks at her and says, hey darling, I can remember when you could stop a clock. Oh, but ain't that America for you and me? Ain't that America? Something to see, baby. Ain't that America? Home of the free, yeah. Little pink houses for you and me. Oh, yeah, you and me. Well, there's a young man in a t-shirt who listens to a rock and roll station. He's got a greasy hair, greasy smile. He says, Lord, this must be my destination. Told me when I was younger, said, boy, you're gonna be president. But just like everything else, those old crazy dreams just kinda came and went. Oh, but ain't that America for you and me? Ain't that America? Something to see, baby. Ain't that America? Home of the free, yeah. Little pink houses for you. Oh, baby, for you and me. Well, there's people and more people. What do they know? Go to work in some high rise and vacation down at the Gulf of Mexico. Oh yeah. And there's winners and there's losers, but that ain't no big deal. 'Cause the simple man, baby, pays the thrills, the bills that kill. Oh, but ain't that America for you and me? Ain't that America? Something to see, baby. Ain't that America? Home of the free, yeah. Little pink houses for you and me.
Does Jay want to do tryout for the show? Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLRJ.
Yes, I would love to try out for the show.
I didn't know there was an opening.
Yeah, who knew?
Well, maybe if you go on vacation, you know.
Oh.
I mean, I'm Jay who called in.
And when you say
about,
vacation, you mean like we come back, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Caitlin. Oh, yeah, you can come back. It's
Ah,
just,
well, thank you.
That's nice of you.
Thanks for giving us permission.
Goody.
Yeah. All right.
I
so,
mean, I think that, you know, sometimes you guys, you know, could take things a little farther. I mean, imagine what it's like being Caitlin's boss. You know what I mean?
all right, we're going back to 3 hours ago. Caitlin called in, not happy with pit bulls, and said that pit bull that protected her family from the bear should be euthanized.
Right.
Right, so we'll call our boss, Mr. Smith. He jumps in his SUV. He's the administrator of the school. He's driving in. He stops at Starbucks for his $9 coffee and a scone. And he hears her voice. And he's like, oh, my God, don't ruin my radio show for me, too. You're ruining my life. I got you the lead-free pencils because you thought you were getting sick. I got you the HEPA system because...
All right, thank you, Jay.
All right.
All right.
Sometimes auditions don't work.
That was a quick one.
Yeah.
Don't call us.
Yeah, always lead with your best stuff, Jay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's trying to make it topical and fresh from today, so great, but
yeah,
have something
I knew
funny.
he had a point. I know he was going somewhere.
Was the point not the pencils?
I don't know.
Who knows?
All right, well, you got to try, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you do.
He probably wrote that out and everything.
Yeah. All right, well, thank you, Jay. I
Yes.
appreciate it.
A for effort.
We're going to keep your number right over here.
Right. This big bin over here. This big cylindrical bin right
We're
here.
going to put it right there.
Right there. Right there. Right in the bottom.
Right with the Yankees' performance last night.
Just
right
to make
next
sure.
to that.
Yes.
How about them Yankees?
Chaz and AJ Sports Report. As you say, Chaz, you got to try, right? So they tried, I guess. They came out with their ace, Luis Severino, and it never clicked for the Yankees at any point. Meanwhile, for Boston, everything clicked.
How long did it take for them to take the ace out?
He was taken out in the fourth inning, so he pitched
when
three
they had that
complete
marathon.
innings.
Boom, 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 boom.
7 runs in one inning. That made it 10-0 by the fourth inning. The final score was 16-1. Red Sox take a 2-1 series lead in the Bronx. It was the worst possible performance. Brock Holt was one of the many offensive heroes for Boston last night. He hit for the cycle, which is not something that had been done in the postseason before. This is what fan reactions were to his home run, which completed the cycle.
Wow, Brock Holt just hit for the cycle. A single, a double, a triple, a homer, and he has 5 RBI. Wow. Sorry. This is crazy. This is what it is. Get it all out right now, Red
So now, if
Sox.
you're going to audition for the show, that's submit that.
Who's the announcer, Hash Bud?
That's just a dude.
Yeah, just a guy in the stand.
Like a stoner.
Yeah.
Get it all out right now. Holy 16-1.
And that was the final.
16-1.
That's why they stopped serving beer up the 7th stretch.
There were many storylines from last night. Those are the obvious ones. The other one was Angel Hernandez, the first base umpire. So he had a number of calls challenged. I believe the number was 5. 3 of those.
Do they normally use an ump's name?
Yeah.
They do?
Yeah, before the game, they go through the lineups for both teams, starting lineups, and usually they'll tell you who's...
I mean, you know it's bad when your name's being mentioned the next day.
Over and over
Like
again.
when you're an ump and your name, like I know your name.
Yeah, you want to be anonymous the next day.
Yeah, you don't even want to be part of the story.
Said both happily and angrily.
So 5 calls at first base were challenged. 3 of those were overturned, and the tweets that were coming in during the game against the umpire Angel Hernandez were just horrific. So one guy, Mark Simon, who used to do stats at ESPN, said over the last 3 regular seasons, an Angel Hernandez call as first base umpire went to replay 18 times. And during that time period, 14 of those were overturned. That's 78% of those calls that were challenged were overturned.
So why do you have this guy in an important
Why?
game?
Why?
How does he ump tonight?
He is not only going to be an umpire tonight, he's behind the plate calling balls and strikes.
Because the Sox paid for him. That's
How
why.
is that even possible?
Yeah.
How's that even possible?
They choose this before the series begins. And I don't know if it's a seniority thing. I think if you look at the NFL, they go by, the games that seem to be officiated the best. I don't know if that's how they do it in Major League Baseball.
You used to work for the Patriots.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, so I'm sure it'll be an uneventful night behind home plate tonight.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, man.
Could beat him accidentally. Whoops.
Yeah, so at one point he was 1 for 4 on calls at first base that were challenged, and someone said, to be fair, that's better than most of the Yankees lineup tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, burn.
It was not a good night for the Yankees.
No.
Yep, so Game 4 tonight, CC Sabathia will try to get the Yankees back to a tie game, and Porcello's going to start for the Red Sox and see if they can close it out in 4. Chaz and AJ Sports.
Chaz, AJ, mornings. Thanks to Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. 99.1 PLR.
So Chaz's new name was Dr. Charlie Faze, and Al Mano, or AJ Mano, was AJ's new name. The intern's new name is Chintern, and Metro PCS is now Metro by T-Mobile. So what does this new name on a new night mean for you? Well, lots and lots of good stuff you need and you want, like new plans that have unlimited high-speed data all month long, which is perfect since we always have our phones on us, and we use our phones for everything from streaming TV and videos to lots of fact-checking, right, Phil? Plus, Metro by T-Mobile is on the T-Mobile network, so you're going to have access to the most advanced LTE network in the U.S. So switch to Metro by T-Mobile today. Enjoy unlimited high-speed data all month long, all on the T-Mobile network. Check out the new Metro by T-Mobile today and discover the smarter way to get unlimited. Metro by T-Mobile, that's genius. During congestion, the fraction of customers using greater than 35 gigs per month may notice reduced speeds, and Metro customers may notice reduced speeds versus some T-Mobile customers. Video streams at 480p, coverage not available in some areas. See store for details and terms and conditions. I'm having a great day.
Congestion.
Sounds like it was a press conference from Florida.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you hear the news? Metro PCS is now Metro by T-Mobile. Now you